here. It's a good environment.
We want to set up here today to kind of showcase the community.
Are you trading up just because you want to have that high-end card to sell, or you just want to hold it just to have it?
But is it processing or are we
Gambling?
Is it gambling? I took the perspective of I need to get to know more people and like have conversations with.
Is this one of the things like, oh, you want to make this deal? I'll put you on my video. Like, nah, I'm okay.
Y'all ready for Dr. Strange? Just a question. Are you ready, bro?
See, and then he had it signed by him.
No, when they cut Darth Maul in half, I literally yelled out. No!
If I would have known BGS has more value long-term wise, I think I would have went that route.
But do you have certain cards that you know you're going to hold on to?
Yeah, FD, man. I'm in it for the long term.
What's up, everybody? How we doing? Sunday, March 24th, 6:01 p.m. Took last week off. Now we're back. We got a lot to talk about, people. Hope folks are ready. I'm sitting here watching Milwaukee versus Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's not shooting well today. Dan Blitter's not shooting well today. But Milwaukee's winning this game. Right now, the score is 98-73. 1 point game at halftime. Came out in the third. You could kind of see. And these shots are not dropping. What's up? Golden State right now is losing to the Timberwolves 89-95. Let's go through some scores here, people. I was surprised to see that the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Clippers 121-107. Kawhi played. Paul played. Don't know what the deal is with that. Didn't watch the game. Lakers and Pacers come on tonight. We got the Heat beat the Cavaliers handedly 121-84. Also got a new mic, people. Plug in a new mic. Let me know what things are sounding like. Should sound well. We did some tests. Things sound pretty good. We got Jenny Marie Sports Cars in the house. What's up, Jenny? What's going on? What's happening out in Texas? Got a question for you, Jenny, or anybody else is in another region of the country. What time is sundown? I thought of that because it's Texas, but what time is sundown? So out here, let's look it up. Let me misspeak. I want to say 7:30. Let's see here. Sun goes down at 7:11. So I'm not that far off. Jenny, thank you for the feedback. 7 right now. Okay, 7 o'clock. So we're in the same boat. I don't know why I'm thinking differently. Maybe because of the... Yeah, but I'm pretty south in California, so I'm on longitude and latitude right now in my mind. So I'm not, we talking about the plains of America. I'm not too far off from where Jenny is. Ish. Yeah, I appreciate that ish. I wasn't going to hold you to it. Yeah, we've been trying to experiment on sound, try to take steps. And I tell it to anybody, take steps. You don't have to come out here out the gate with the perfect sound. Just take steps. Take steps. I can't wait till JD gets here because I got some things I want to jump into. First off, like Tupac said. First off, I want to talk about the Kendrick Lamar dish. Like, what's up with that? So we got Jenny saying 7:36 p.m. Texas sundown. So if that was a shootout, it'd be tonight at 7:36. JD, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up, big fella? How you doing?
All right, what's going on with you?
Man, just chilling.
What topic you want to jump in first? I'm leaning toward this Kendrick Lamar diss.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
So let me ask you this, and for me, I think this transcends rap music. Jenny said, "Hey, what's up, JD?
What's up, Jenny? JM?
I think I go beyond rap music. I even go to the hobby sometimes. What's up with these? Like you may talk about a person, or you may diss someone in rap, but you don't bring up their name.
Mm.
You don't really say who you're talking about. So I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna be talking about the dude with the backwards taco hat on and the gray shirt, but I don't ever say JD.
Man.
Right? Why wouldn't
Mhm.
I just say talking about JD right now? So sometimes we know in the hobby, people will say certain things about people, but never mention the person.
Mm.
Why is that, JD? Can anybody in the chat or anybody? I've asked this question at home with my family, but I want to extend to everyone. Like, why is that?
They're probably scared. I mean, I'm not
What
I
you
mean,
scared of? If you want to say it, then say it. What you
I
scared
have no
of?
idea. I mean,
So we supposed to put together that someone's saying something about some light skinned folks that they talking about J. Cole and Drake.
Mr. Aubrey.
What'd you think? What'd you think of Kendrick's song?
I love it. I love it. So I'm happy that's coming back. They need that. We need all this.
Hold on. Let me say this. You're happy what's coming back? This
I'm
music?
happy. I'm happy that he coming back. That they going out. Like they all, Kendrick going for heads. J.
Okay,
Cole
let me ask you this question though. Out of those three, who
J.
lyric?
Cole.
Yeah, okay. I'm
That's
about
my
to say
favorite
who
rapper.
lyrically you don't
Hold
want
on,
to mess with.
hold on, big fella. You know I came close.
Yeah.
See, come on.
I don't even know what I really don't even know what Kendrick's doing right now.
Oh, come don't be like that, FD. Don't act.
Come on, bro.
Don't be that guy.
Kendrick's about to get destroyed.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you were gonna say. I don't even know who Kendrick Lamar is. I was like, oh,
No. I'm talking about. I don't know why you would start talking about J. Cole. You might want to pick on Drake. You might say, hey, you know what, Drake, man, let's do this. J. Cole, man.
And J. Cole's been hot these last few years too. You know what I mean? Like he's.
Bro, I'm just talking about lyrically, bro.
No, I'm that too. He's been on fire the last 3 years. He just been at it, been going. So I want this to happen. This is like Shea versus Ant-Man. I need it to happen.
Hold up. Is it Shea versus Ant-Man or Shea versus Luka Duka?
Or you could Shea, Ant-Man, Luka, whoever. There you go. You got all three. You could throw all three of it. That's fine with me. Why not? That's what we need. We need that. No more best friend talk. We going for heads. Like I'll take it. I don't know why they throw Drake in there. Drake don't really. Drake really don't.
It's only certain people listening to Drake, man, on the regular.
Man, that's crazy. But I'm happy it's back. I'm happy they're going at it. I just want it to continue and make good music out of it. That's what we need.
Like we all say, don't take it to the streets. I don't think any of these three people would. Don't let this thing become so. Yeah, Aubrey is gonna be somewhere.
Aubrey about to be just chilling.
You're gonna be chilling.
Man.
I gotta play something right quick though. I think most people, the people that tune into this network, is probably already heard this. I'm not breaking any new ground, but I just don't think if this man right here, you want to start a lyrical sparring session. Hold on, let me cue up something for my people. Jenny, you out there? Let me cue this up for you. Hold on. I knew before I heard this that J. Cole was on another level. We'll just go first verse. I think Kendrick's about to get some of this.
Somebody should have told me it would be like this, be like this, be like this. Somebody should have told me it would be like this. Yeah. Life is a balance. You lose your grip, you can slip into an abyss. No doubt, you see these niggas tripping. Ego in charge of every move, he's a star. And we can't look away due to the days that he caught our hearts. He's falling apart, but we deny it. Justifying a half-ass shit he dropped, we always buy it. When he tell us he a genius, but it's clearer lately. It's been hard for him to look into the mirror lately. There was a time when this nigga was my hero, maybe. That's the reason why his fall from grace is hard to take. Cause I believed him when he said his shit was pure, ain't he? The type of nigga swear he real, but all around us fake. The women, the dick riders, you know the yes men. Nobody with the balls to say something to contest them. So he grows out of control until the person that he truly was all along is starting to show. Damn, wonder what happened. Maybe it's my fault for idolizing niggas based off the words they be rapping. When come to find out, these niggas don't even write they shit. Here's some new style bubbling up, then they bite this shit. Damn, that's what I get for lying to myself. Well, fuck it, what's more important is he's crying out for help. While the world's egging him on, I'm begging him to stop it. Playing his old shit, knowing he won't top it. False prophets.
Ooh,
It's coming. I'm telling you, you don't want to mess. I wouldn't want to mess. This man is lyrically gifted, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And all you can say is that it ain't no three. It's these light skinned dudes. I mean, what? I don't know. I actually expected more from Kendrick. I'm gonna tell you that about me. I didn't expect this. To me, this was. You want to hear my opinion? This was a grade C- attempt to hype his album, man.
Damn, a C. I thought it was cool.
It's just coming out of nowhere.
I heard better before from him.
Oh yeah, much more. Just coming out of nowhere on people. It's all good. What's up, Zerny? Arrested Development vibes. It just ain't. It ain't. But y'all, miss you too. Miss you too. Went to the incubator. Came out. Miss you.
Man.
What's up, boys? How we doing? The hobby is alive. We're gonna talk about the hobby a little bit. We're gonna talk about some of these Wemby prices.
Oh man, that thing. I'm surprised C Blaz ain't even talking about it. I forgot. He too busy doing parlays. That's what he doing. Usually C Blaz just be on it.
But we know.
C Blaz is the.
But we know these Wemby prices aren't gonna make it, right?
What falls faster, C Blaz, Wemby or Conor McGard's prices?
Oh man, it's like this is a gravity test right now. If you've been in science class and you got up on top of some building and you wanted to see which one fell the fastest and their relative gravitational pull, this is what we're talking about right now. I'm gonna say Wemby falls first. What do you think?
I don't know. That's a good one.
Because Bedard, I was just sending a note to the Reverend today. Bedard is not going. It's not going to make it, man. They just kick back.
I mean, kick back like he ain't gonna be like good or what?
Oh, no, he's going to be good. These prices are not going to make it.
Oh, for sure. I told him I told him I'll see him in I'll see those Bedard, whatever his name is, Connor CB prices in the national when I go. I'll pick him up. Not right now. It's too.
I think I'm going to. I told him I'm going to even be on the national. I think the national is probably the when breaks get pumped, but I give it end of year, end of the season, going into next season. We might be starting to get down to what's the really reals are.
Yeah, I mean he is good, but I mean, I rather just
Wemby's good. Well, it's not. This is not a representation on Wemby's play.
Wemby is Bedard.
Yeah, I'm saying both. They're both good. But come on, you got Wemby cards that are priced higher than Jordan rookies. It's not gonna make it, man. Not gonna get it. And if somebody is getting in that blender right now, and let us know how it feels. What's going on over there?
I mean that 101. I wonder if they sold that 101 yet. But yeah, I mean his prices are just like woo.
Well, you know, I shared my thoughts on the Bronny card. What did it sell for? 114?
Like 120. I think like 100 to 125 around that range.
Okay, give that card 6 months to 9 months. It's not $100,000 card, man.
I don't
That card, I put it at. What did I tell somebody the other day? Sometimes I'm hitting people with messages. They hit me and ask me what I think about stuff, and I hit people up. It's gonna be under 50,000 soon, and it might settle around 22,000. What's your thought? What's your thought?
For 101? Oh my god!
Bro, the other half of the card is not pulling his weight. It's not happening, JD. We can put you and I on the other side of the card.
It'll probably. I mean, I don't know. That's one of those. We'll see if he makes it to the league.
But I'm saying, even if he does, now if he doesn't, you know what's up. Even if he does, this is not like he's coming in. This is not like Ken Griffey is on the card and Ken Griffey Jr. is up next and about to come in and wreck and shop. No, this is not. This is no diss on Bronny.
I just don't know.
You have that double rookie back in the day in baseball, and the other person is just not pulling their weight. And then in the 80s, you had a single rookie by another company. People start gravitating to that single rookie. I don't know if a lot of people out there know this, but you had double rookie cards. You had 2, maybe even 3 players from the 60s, 70s, into the 80s. And then in the late 80s, some companies kept making the card with Ken Griffey Jr. and Joe Blow on it, per se. And then another company will make a card with just Ken Griffey Jr. on it.
Man.
And then the hobby itself started zeroing in on the cards that just had the one player, which made the dominance John Manley. Jose Canseco had a card that had another guy on it by one company. All this stuff to start falling off, and the single pitcher became very. This stuff is not going to make it, man. You got to have 2 ballers. Now, if you got 2 ballers on that thing, if Bronny was, let's say if Bronny was like Shea or Luka, even below them in 3 or 4 years, that card's off the chain. And then you made another version in their professional jerseys. Those 2 cards are off the chain at that point. You got a guy, all-star. You got a guy who's possibly up for MVP. And then you got LeBron over here, showcasing his legacy. Now, that's a totally different story. Nostalgia is only going to take you so far on that card. This is just my opinion. I think it's a good story. I think the gentleman who pulled it definitely helps him. It's a great story. I know, from what I understand, he's been in the hobby for a long time. It's wonderful. But I'm just looking out, and I just don't see that. Don't see it popping.
Only time will tell. Bronny still got a lot. I mean, that car has either, like you said, room to grow or room to just skyrocket down to the ground. It all depends on what he wants. How his career goes. Because who knows? We'd be looking back, and that buyer might underpay or he might overpay. So only time will tell with Bronny, because it falls on him now. Bron's done what he does. But
he's been through a lot, though. You got to think this guy had a heart issue. He's been through a lot. So I don't even want to put pressure on him to
fire him.
Yeah, that's why I don't make a lot of posts about Bronny's performance, because I mean, what is that? That's like talking about Sharif when he was trying to go through UCLA and go through LSU, and then he was playing in the G League. And
well, at least Bronny played. The only difference is Bronny played a full year. Sharif, man, he was bouncing. He had too many issues. That's only, and I wanted him to make it too.
So that
with his story, I was like, man, you got to at least try to make it.
He could play, man. He could play. Almost 7 feet tall.
Yeah, this is, man. He had it bad. I think he started at UCLA, and then the coach got fired, or he left.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, then he tried going to LSU, and then it just didn't work for him.
Didn't really work, and then he got frustrated, and Shaq wanted him to kind of stay around a little bit longer, and so he said, I'm going to I'm going to make myself eligible for the draft, and Shaq tried to talk him out of it.
No, you ain't going to make draft, bro. You got, in his case, he should have just played 4 years college, and then just whatever happened. But I mean, when you Shaq's son, you you know what I mean? Like you have a high expectation of making it to the league or close to it.
Yeah, but a lot of times, like being young, man, listen to people who have experience at something. Like, just don't think I'm JD's son or daughter, so I'm about to go do this. Actually, listen to JD. You're
Yeah,
talking to him. You've been down the road. Listen to him. If you should stay 3 or 4, stay 3 or 4.
I'm surprised his dad was like, "Man, you ain't getting your allowance if you don't stay." Cut him off. He was doing it before the NIL deal, so he was getting no type of money. So he should have, you know, he's just crazy. You would think he'll listen to Shaq would have told him like, just stay, gut it out, and then
one would think so.
But
I know Shaq's daughter is going. Just announced.
Oh, she's hooping too.
Yeah, she's a player.
And plus, I mean, when you got money like that, though, he would just fall back on it. But
yeah, I agree.
Try to figure something out.
Yeah, the sense of urgency of being correct the first time, it probably isn't there.
He's like,
I mean, we see that in the car game. You know, you and I are trying to make decisions because we care about our dollars. There are people that probably are making decisions. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Bro, that is wild. When you see people that doesn't have money, I'd be sending stuff to people. I'm just like, bro, like, how you buying this amount of cards and then just doing it again the next week? Like,
I don't get it. So the last 2 days, I just been in the incubator, kind of watching different content. Like, what are people what's going on, and what are people consuming right now?
I don't even watch that stuff.
It's just deals, man.
Yeah, I don't watch none of that stuff.
It's just this is a card, that's the price, you paying. Okay, moving to the next table. It's just deals.
But that's what they like, so that's why it's like frustrating. It's just like you got to try to break the what's the word I'm looking for, the mold, or just trying to break the whole structure of what content's supposed to be, but it's going totally the opposite of what you think it should be. You know what I mean? And then like when you try going left field, nobody really wants to waste your time listening to like good information. You know, they just want
to me, JD, for me, it's all good about me. I can put out a video. Excuse me, let's say it got 1,200 views. Okay. If I'm watching something over here that had 50,000, that is not at all what I actually do, I'm cool with 1,200 views.
Yes, you stay true to yourself. You solid. Yeah. At the end of the day, and that's how I see it too. You know, it's just some things. There's a lot of things that I would like to do. Is just certain things that have to go priority first. You know, so it's like, you know, I'm not gonna hate on anybody. Do what you got to do, but at the same time, you got
none of your business.
We got personal issues that no one sees. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like they just don't see everything. They just see what they want to show. Mm-hmm. So, amen. You know, all credit to everybody making what they want to make. It's just slow and steady, FD. You know this. Slow and steady. Because there's people that make content 2 years ago. They're nowhere to be found.
It won't be. There are people making content right now that they will not be making content.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. So it's just like you just build. It don't happen overnight.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what I that's how I take it. Just one step at a time, one day at a time, and then, you know, stay true to who you are, and boom, it's gonna fly. It's eventually gonna blow up. You know, you keep working at it. You see that picture of the guy? He's like under in a cave, I guess, and he's just like, you know, hitting the wall.
Yeah, chipping away.
And then the other guy's like this close to like getting to where he wants to be, and he just gives up.
He gives up. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how it is sometimes.
You know.
So we'll see. But I mean, the content.
Salute all my Zach Wilson.
Man,
Desmond Ritter. What's the kid's name in DC?
Sam Howell.
It's just so many different people you can name, man. That I salute my people who thought.
But I mean, at the end of the day, we need them. We need the Ralph Cards, all of them. We need them. We need those people in the house.
We really do. It's the
ecosystem. We need them
I'd agree with that. It's the ecosystem of everything. I agree with that.
Like, Honestly, like Rolf Cars is the only person I'll give respect to. Like at least he doing what he doing. But everybody else, they just be saying stuff just to say stuff. But you know, when he's wrong, he admits when he's wrong. So that's all you can ask
He
for.
does. He's talked about
It's just funny when when people just that was 2 weeks ago and people just posting. I'm just like, man, where is his income coming from? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Buying all this, selling all that. I'm like, bro, the numbers don't add up. So, I try not to watch stuff that doesn't seem, what's the word I'm looking for? Relatable.
Oh, sometimes I'll that's in life in general. Sometimes I used to watch movies I didn't even like just to see how did the director shoot them. And I ask myself other questions other than the script being good. Was the acting good? What were they doing with the camera? Because there's some movies out there where the director did his job or her job. Movie's trash, but the scenes and how they look and visually, it's on a whole nother level. So sometimes I'll sit down and watch, and there may be gaps in between. It may be months. I'll just say today I'm gonna sit down and watch something that I know is not filled with anything I do. I'm probably not gonna see any cars I would actually buy. And in some of these videos, you may see 200 cars. Now, I count in my head how many of them I would buy and for what reason.
Yeah, I'd be like, bro, I ain't buying this. I exactly what you're talking about. I'm not buying no Carmelo Anthony 2016, 2003 game used upper deck. Come on, bro. That is something I'm not.
No.
As wild.
But you do know when we go to shows, there's a whole lot of people at the show. Man, I go in now. I am so focused on what I'm looking for more than we've ever been as far as since Rolling with FD has been around. I am very focused on what I'm looking for. Well, I tell people now I can scan a table like you see the scene from the Terminator where he's looking for Sarah Connor and he comes to the door and he's scanning faces and names are popping up, addresses. That's how I kind of am on a table. Like I'm looking. I can almost pretty much look at the front of the card and tell you if it's numbered on the back. If I ask the question, is it numbered? I'm really trying to make conversation. And what's going on here at this table? And sometimes I get into the vendor and start talking to them, but it's not too much fooling. I mean, it's not too much that's throwing somebody off.
Yeah.
And then probably now for the last 9 months to a year, certain price points being sold at shows, certain cars being sold at shows.
Yep.
And it's almost like there's no diss against anybody. I'm just giving my synopsis that most vendors are selling stuff to do something else with those funds.
Oh, for sure.
So they're kind of liquidating the back room per se.
Yeah.
To make other moves. I don't have any problems with that. We all gotta, as JD would say, rinse and repeat. We all have to do that.
Oh, I rinse and repeat all the time. I agree. I gotta rinse and repeat.
You gotta think since we started, man. Go say this. We're about to lose by 3. So as we started the channel, I moved people know off LeBron, moved off Luka, onto other stuff. I've completely flipped stuff. Well, now if it ain't Shea, I don't know anything about it. If it ain't Steph Curry, probably don't know anything about it. Jimmy has been almost maxed out. So,
bro, I mean, what else can you buy of Jimmy Wiseman?
No, I'm not saying I'm not really buying anything else. That's what I'm saying.
And real quick, let's just shout him out real quick because he had a hell of a week. He's had 2
double doubles, bro. He had a double double today. He had a double double 2 days ago.
The big homie, Mr. Jimmy's just been killing the last 5 games. Like, whoo!
Duran has been out. He's had 2 days off. No injuries or anything, just taking some time. Duran has just been playing. So they've been giving Jimmy more minutes. The other day he had 37. I think today he had 20 something.
Yeah, he played.
He's efficient.
I think he had the most points today. Or there was a game where he had
second most. So I think he had 15 and 12 today.
That boy
15 points, 12 rebounds, something like that.
So he just got to, just being patient with him.
Yeah, put work in, man. Put work in. Right now, think about it. He's under a contract. Monty Williams said the other day in a post-game interview that Wise has shown more patience than anybody he's seen in a long time. Not getting consistent minutes, still coming in every day, putting in work. That's what he should do. He should have picked that up in Golden State. So that's what I've been thinking to myself. If this dude is half-assing and not putting in the work, then shame on him because he's been around GOATs.
Yeah,
So
you think he knows the expectation.
as an expectation of himself, I don't give a damn. If you played 5 minutes tonight, that means you got a gym workout when you get out. When this game is over, you better be somewhere working on your shot or working on your body. In the pool work, do something. Draymond Green said the other day that he wasn't going to play, that he came in and did a pre-workout like 4 hours before the game. And the trainer had him doing, okay, give me 2 more, then give me 6 more, then give me 5 more. He's doing sit-ups, he's doing jumping jacks, he's doing all kinds of stuff. So if you're not putting that kind of work in after the game, and then Draymond also did a podcast recently where he said after every game, Steph Curry's putting in work. After every game. I don't care if he came out here and scored 40, if he scored 35 tonight, if he threw 8 assists, or if he had 50, he's putting in work after the game. Lifting weights, running, agility drills, stretching, if you're not doing all that. So if Wise saw that, right, this is what I'm banking on. He's going to do something with it. So he should be right now trying to get to another team. That would be the best thing for him. And then get some consistent time on that team.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then continue to grow, continue to stack himself. Understand what he does well. Hold on. Missed that shot. What he does well, Minnesota just won. Clay took a shot, missed it. What he does well, what he doesn't do well, keep him moving. I've seen more aggressiveness out of him for moving around the court, playing defense, and also calling for the ball at times. And it looks like his teammates want to give him the ball more. So you can ask at this point. Wise is really in his 3rd year. 1 year he didn't play. So we'll see what's popping.
He's almost there. Just gotta be patient, a little bit more patient. Which is crazy. The biggest roller coaster ever in the hobby, right there.
Hard to overcome. At one point, you could say if he's not built right, his career is over. If he has self-doubt creeping in and he can't overcome the talk, I knew something was up with Wise. Golden State just lost. I knew something was up with Wise when he turned his Instagram. Whenever a player turns their Instagram off, where you can't tag him in anything, a step away from that is just getting off social media. So it's all good.
You don't need to be on that anywhere.
But you know me, JD. Me as a fan, I love it when people say my man is a bust and he's not gonna make it. And I love that.
Yeah, only time will tell. Yeah, but it's only gonna get better. That's only gonna get better. So he just gotta be patient and boom, right opportunity, right team, and he's back to Eden.
Yeah,
he's going in his 4th year, so I mean, he's still
22.
young.
He'll be 23 at the end of the month. Anthony Edwards, 23 points, 7 of 18 shooting. Balanced scoring really from Curry at 31, but balanced scoring from close game. I mean, I think Clay had 16.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the top 3 teams better be scared because I'm not trying to. Because this might be a 1st-round matchup the way it's going.
Could be.
It might be. Yeah.
You think Golden State could beat Minnesota in a 7-game series?
That's gonna be tough. If Minnesota can't beat Golden State right now, it's gonna be ugly. This is your year to get a win over Stephen Curry in the playoffs, and you guys can't do it. Oh yeah, it's not.
Just think what roster changes are going to happen with this team.
Well, shoot, they might not even make the play-in because the Rockets
are coming. I still don't think the Rockets can make it, dude. They're coming, but I just don't. We'll see.
It took them long enough. If they could finish over 500, I think people will be talking about them next year.
All right, let's hit some of these comments up here. We got some people we need to conversate with. Hero 3 says, I was watching a breaker and some dude made over 5K in Wemby pools. I mean, those were comps, but she's. Hey, if you're out there and you're cashing in right now, more power to you. There's no knock against you. Go handle your business.
Mm.
I almost feel like if you're not already got a card in hand,
Yeah, I can't do. I mean, I don't even, when I join breaks. I don't join breaks for Wemby anyway. I join breaks for Utah and the Panthers. Wemby, you know his prices are expensive. Even their break prices are expensive.
this is what I'm telling you. If you don't have a Wemby card in your hand, ungraded right now,
There's
this thing is probably already left the dock and moved by you.
there's a break I watched, dude. I don't know how much the guy spent on the break on this the Spurs. It was a case of all blasters. They didn't hit one Wemby
Yeah.
at all, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, thank God that ain't me."
Oh yeah.
But
Let's see what Wemby is priced at by the next Burbank show. So that's after the National.
I mean, it might go up because all their cars that they're grading are probably going to be in circulation by then.
I'm gonna predict it's not going up, JD.
We'll have a better idea once that 1-to-1 sells, if they ever sell it.
Yeah, it may not. But we also got to see what was the sell price on the Shimmer, Black Shimmer 101.
Oh, is it up yet, or it's not up yet?
I saw a picture of it. It's PSA 9. Saw a picture of it. I don't know who owns it. Don't know the background story, any of that, but it's out there. It's in circulation. But no one has ever pulled the Black Luca.
Huh. I mean, there's a lot of cars that need to be. I mean, a lot of cases that need to be hit.
That Curry Superfractor is still out there too. Hero 3 HFD. You have any gems nearby you can show off? I really don't, Hero 3. I don't keep a lot of cards. Also, JD, have you picked up any new comics or is that on hold? I don't have a lot. I don't keep cards.
Oh, I have a few cards. I don't, man. Comics are cool, but the comic, man, I didn't realize how expensive comics get, so I gotta chill for a minute.
Comics do get expensive because I have some X-Men goals in life, but they're expensive.
Let me see what y'all want to see. Oh, the recent stuff. Just this one. This is my
Scotty Barnes, baby.
Man, I'm telling you, FD, if this dude does anything close to what Shea does, I'm gonna be asking the same price they be asking at Burbank. $50K. They do it asking $50K.
I thought that was a great move, man. You should make that move. He's gonna come back. That car will go up in value. I actually believe Scotty Barnes is going to end up leaving Toronto, and that's when things really change.
There's that. What else I got? That's it. I've been chilling. Oh, I mean, my guy. If they don't believe him yet, but it's gonna come to. It'll be there one day.
Did I ever say I didn't believe him?
You were talking shit the other day.
What did I say?
You're like, he ain't gonna be good. I'm hitting 39%. I was like,
damn, bro. You can't shoot in the 30s, man. I'm just giving.
It was so funny. I was at Disneyland Tuesday. FD's like, guess who this player is? And when she sent me the stat line, I already knew who he was talking about. I know that dude's stat line from the back, like the back of my hand. I was like, bro, leave him alone.
Hey man, like I told you, I never try to hate. But I just
no, but he I think he knows. I will hope he knows.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
He's Cam Thomas.
Oh, I think
he's
Cam Thomas,
bro. He's a scorer.
Yeah.
He can get hot. He can get hot and shoot you out the building. He can be cold another night. It just be.
What I liked about him though is that, unlike the Nets, the Jazz are giving this guy the keys. So like, there's no excuse for Cam Thomas. But
let me just say this: if your organization believes in you, like you said, they give them the keys. Those cars will appreciate in value. There's no. But
the only reason why I bought them, and I'll tell you why. And the only reason why I bought them is because of this guy. Of what he was
trying to do.
Because of the prices that this dude was at. First year was like ridiculous. 400, 300, like,
Yeah, they was killing, bro. If all of us would have went out and took some money and put it in the Shea.
Yeah, it would be over.
What are you sitting on right now?
Well, according to that goal, $50K.
Let me ask you this question, though. Let's say Scotty Barnes leaves Toronto and starts playing with a guy who scores like a Shea, and Scotty Barnes gets to play that Jalen Williams role.
I don't think he'd be like J-Dub. I don't think he has not right now. J-Dub's a natural scorer, but if he were in like a situation like that, oh yeah,
He's nice. He's
like
nice. I think that's coming for him.
I
I
think
see Scotty Barnes being the kind of player that a team needs to win multiple championships.
he reminds me of I told you this. He reminds me of a baby Giannis. He may not be as big as Giannis right now, but I think what he does, I think he could do what Giannis does.
Are you saying that because he's a natural defender?
No,
I think Scotty Barnes is a natural defender.
I just think the way him and Giannis play is like the same. They try to bully their way in there.
We're saying the same thing.
So we'll see. I mean, it's one of those things where, man, watching Shea, does his prices going on card ladder, just looking at everything. I'm like, bro, like, why not take a chance? You know. So I've been watching. I've been watching. I watched, and it's so hard to watch Josh games. FT, like, it's crazy to watch these games. Like, they're so bad, but.
Who you talking about? Josh who?
The team, Utah Jazz. Watching these teams. Oh my goodness!
I haven't heard too much about them. What is the power forward, small forward? What is he doing from Utah?
Marketing?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been injured, so he's been in and out.
I know he was averaging like 21 a game.
I think they're just they're letting the rookies just play out and see how it goes because they don't even play Clarkson right now. I don't know if that's
they're probably trying to understand who's who at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
That might be what Detroit's doing with Wise.
So only time will tell. You know,
you can play Durham to the end of the season.
But they know they believe in Durham. They don't know what Wiseman is yet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we'll see.
Hey, this is my thing. What if Wise went to the Miami Heat?
Oh.
LA Clippers. Who else did I have? Back to Golden State.
You could go to the Thunder.
Oh, the Thunder.
Go to the Thunder. You move Chet to the 4.
Yeah. Chet isn't really a 4, bro. He's not a center.
I was watching today's game, FD. Yeah.
He's getting bodied. And when they get to the playoffs, he's going to get bodied, man.
Like, it's going to be ugly.
And he's walking around with his head down. Like, bro, we can't be doing that right now. We got to be coming at these guys.
It's ugly because you're getting bullied by Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis was bullying him today.
Yeah, Bobby Portis was trying to hammer you, man.
But I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do. They better trade some picks, those picks they get, and try to get or they sign if they could sign Wiseman or like a big man, like a legit big man FD, it's over. If they could sign somebody and not move any of the young pieces or the draft picks, it's over. They need a big
but Wise has to come into, which I think he will in this whole season. He has to come into that situation ready to rumble. There's no figuring it out. We gotta come in ready to rumble. You're playing what an MVP candidate, J-Dub, and some of these, you gotta be able to go, bro. So I believe he can.
Yeah.
But Chama says Bronny on the Lakers is gonna be crazy. I'm telling you.
I don't want him on the Lakers.
I
don't want him on the Lakers, FD. That's just gonna be more. It's gonna be media day for sure. Like more drama.
Yeah, hype and people talking, but that dude. I mean, it's just not. Hero 3 says I've got a Halliburton and that man do a rookie card. Yeah, there used to be a lot more of that stuff.
Oh, the Spectre one. The Spectre one was fire. They did like a Spectre one of that, and it's nice.
People sleeping on women's hoops. If they still are, shame on them.
Am I wrong that I like more? That I'm watching more.
I think we all are. Middle Tennessee State almost took it to LSU today.
Man, Angel Reese. What is it like? Is it me or is LSU just an arrogant team? Like
they have no link between coaching. South Carolina's not going to do that.
Like even the coach.
They have no link between coaching and who the player. Today in the post game press conference, let me see if I can pull this up real quick.
Man, like they have like. This is crazy to me,
bro. In the post game,
they're not a professional like team that you know what I mean. Like they don't hold themselves high like that, like professional or anything like that.
No, they don't. They really don't give too much of a care about.
They play. When is this? Oh, is it tomorrow? Oh, UCLA plays tomorrow. Dang. South Carolina just going crazy. Like,
Yeah, bro, they balled. They about to be national champs, sir.
is UConn out? UConn got out. They lost.
Did they lose? I haven't
Oh
seen.
no, wait. I
I
don't
didn't think so. I didn't think so. Hold on one second.
Wait, I don't know if they have. I thought it. Are they in the? Aren't they in the tournament? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna you scroll down. I'm thinking this is the whole format. This is the whole format. UConn. Oh, they play Syracuse tomorrow at 3. And I'm FD, man. Women's basketball is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. The Reverend keep hitting me talking about women's basketball. WNBA is not gonna be good in the future.
I think the Reverend has to come to grips with he needs to watch or just he gotta walk away from it. The rest of the world is watching. If you're watching basketball and they're not pro, you're watching women's basketball. Because we all know in men's basketball, okay, you look at the tournament, top draft picks aren't there. Either you're going to be one and done because you're not going to be around, or the top draft pick is overseas. So they're not in the tournament. So you're watching. These young ladies can't go pro until they're 22.
Yeah, they got to develop.
Men did that. And if they did a one and done in women's, they don't even have a tournament. They don't even have a sport.
Yeah. And that one and done in the men's side is not going to work anymore. It's done.
Well, when teams, again, this year, 56% of the first round, anybody drafted in the draft played in the G League. Teams now are drafting guys, no, I have to develop that guy.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like that. We're drafting Shaq to see what Shaq's about to do, Alonzo Mourning's about to do, what these players about to do, not train them. So you look at a guy like Wise. He played 3 games at Memphis. He's going to need some development. You even look at, people may think this is crazy, but if you look at LaMelo Ball's game and some of these other guys, and then are their bodies ready for 82 in that pounding? I see guys getting freakishly hurt. No, I don't think they're ready. I don't think that's the case. Let me bring this in right quick. This is how we end the press conference. We talk about professionalism. Some people may think, who cares about professionalism? Okay.
Angel,
bro, I do not like Angel Reese anymore.
How important was it for you?
I think most people don't. That I talk to.
It's fun. I mean,
Bro,
I couldn't hear at one point in PMAC. I didn't hear the play calls. I couldn't hear what was going on, and it was so much fun. I mean, I love playing here at LSU.
At the heartbeat on the shoulder.
It was so much fun, and now to be able to advance from my second year here. It's just amazing. I wish we could take this crowd and bring it everywhere we go, but I know they're gonna come.
Just watch how they lead the stage.
Flauja and Angel, congratulations. Thank you for your time.
Thank you guys.
Y'all, go stream my new single, Ain't My Fault.
It ain't my fault.
It's out everywhere. Y'all go get that.
Get out your feelings, get a bag.
Hey, JD, get out your feelings and get a bag.
That's crazy.
Coach sitting right there. Coach like,
no, she's bad. She's just as worse. don't make it seem like she just is she over here. That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell as many people as I can this week to get out their feelings and get a bag. How much longer y'all think LSU gonna be playing in this tournament?
They gonna win next week, so I mean,
who they play next week?
Let me see.
Yeah, check that out. They may not.
Oh, I think they play. Oh, they play the winner of Duke and UCLA. Oh, UCLA and Creighton.
All right, y'all get ready.
Man, that's gonna be.
Get out your feelings. Machado says people sleeping on women's hoops. We said that. The people want to see cars. Any pickups by people want to see cars. We went through some of them. I mean, JD showed what he had.
I mean, this ain't really my pickup, but I mean, this is a pickup. What's Andy's is mine.
I think it looks good.
That's the. I guess.
Is that what you call him, Andy?
Andrew, Andy, collector.
Well, you family, bro. You family over there.
I'm his uncle. I'm the little uncle.
Family, man.
But yeah, this is James Earl Jones. This is the first
Bruh,
Darth Vader.
the love that I have for James Earl Jones to have an autographed card of James Earl Jones as Darth Vader. I
You
think
know who
that's
that is? Oh, they came out in
bro. Are
1970.
you sleeping? Are you sleeping, bro?
This is your original.
Bro, this is the greatest. These are the greatest movies ever made for Star Wars. Come on, bro. Stop
Woo! Then we got a little
playing
bit
yourself.
of out of 5, Jango Fett.
What is Andrew gonna do with that Vader card?
Oh, so hold on, let me just show these. And then this is out of 5, and then 1-1. You know, he likes 1-1. I don't know yet. I told him we should just crack it. It looks better. I think it'll look better in a PSA slab. But
What's the subgrades there, young man? You got 7.5 on what?
7.5.
On what?
7.5.
Did it look 7.5 ish?
Nah, the surface. I think it's strong case for 8, maybe 9.
That thing clean? That thing needs some Kurt's card care?
Oh, if they don't say that, you can get in trouble. Can't
Kurt's
say that.
card care, bro.
You can't say. I'm waiting for him to tell him if he wants to grade it, if he wants me to crack it or not. But the reason why I think it's gonna 9, the centering is a 9.5 and the surface is 9.5 FD. I think that's
I think
more
you get
than
the corners right, bro. What is the back of it looking like on the corners, man?
well, it's a 2004 card. So I mean, it's almost 20 years. It is 20 years.
Yeah, bro. Somebody probably needs to get that some TLC. That thing's a 9.
Yeah, we might see the slab doctor or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, sports. Oh, I got another Keontae coming in. Oh, did I? You know, she's doing a signing, right? What do you think looks cooler, this one or the Mojo?
I think either or. I think that's a very nice card right there.
I don't know what I want to do yet. The Mojo, the guy's asking for too much. He's asking for like 2 something. I don't know yet. But yeah, she's doing that signing from that guy you sent me, the power guy, power autographs, and I don't know. She's probably one of the greatest women's basketball.
She is.
Players.
People sleeping. People talking about Caitlyn and forgetting about her.
Bro, how do you say Caitlyn? Caitlyn hasn't even played professional yet.
No, I said people are forgetting
but,
about her. Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine if Caitlyn
even South Carolina's coach said the other day, like, y'all tripping on Stewart. What's up?
Bro, I did not know she won every championship in all 4 years in college.
Yeah, bro.
Then she went to go win. And then she won in the league, won MVP. But the girl from the Sparks, not the Sparks, the Aces is really good too. What's her name?
Yeah, Aja Wilson.
Yeah,
she's a baller, man.
That's what I'm saying. And then what do you think? They said the WNBA is gonna like part ways with the NBA. You think that's a good move or what?
Under current circumstances, it is not a good move. You've been to a WNBA game and you look left to right. It's not a good.
Empty.
Even where are you buying concessions at? You got like one place?
I think one row.
That's it. Yeah.
We went to the Sparks game when the Liberty came. Man,
we went last year. G and I went last year to a game, Sparks game, and half that 70% of that stadium is closed. 80% is closed.
Yeah, the top. I think the 200s is closed. You could get a good seat. You know, you got good prices for where you sit in.
But if you want to go somewhere and take your child and
that's the basic. Yeah,
really get interactive with it. WNBA all day.
Yeah, especially if you sit close, and then like the NBA players are very like.
You tell that Reverend next time he come out here, we gotta get him to a game. There's no saying no.
Oh man, we got
his whole life is gonna change.
You be like, man, FD, I told y'all this. I just think you just gotta be open minded when it comes to.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. But my thing is this, man. My father, maybe he was like a next generation kind of cat. Man, we used to sit and watch. I was young, man. We used to watch women's college basketball back then.
Oh, that was tough. How you?
When Houston Comets were the cold, when the WNBA first came out, we were watching that. Thompson, Cooper, and we were watching all of that, man. So I just don't know about. That man was born in the 40s, bro. If anything sports on, we used to watch Thai boxing. I can't name a sport, man. We used to watch the Olympics. We watched curling. We watch track and field. If they had bow and arrow events on, we were watching. I'm just thinking about stuff. We were a sports watching family and there was no we don't want a shot. We were watching golf way before Tiger Woods. So I don't know. I think it's just what you prefer. A lot of this stuff to me is just not generational. It's just about what you prefer to see. I love to see somebody come down on a corner, drop a accurate pass to the post. Yeah, I don't see that in the men's game.
Oh, for sure. It's not definitely like that. Not
Don't
even
see it.
close.
The difference is Shaq says you got to earn it, and Bron saying he ready to play over teammates right now. It is a difference. But when Bronny was going through this stuff where he wasn't playing well, Bronny was like, hey, this is a kid. You got to let him play. So he was starting to backpedal off that thing. What's Bronny's stats? Let me pull up Bronny.
Oh, it's not even good. It's bad. Don't even look at it.
What is it, 3.5 a game?
I don't know. It's not worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Other people though, man. You gotta let the people know. Man, Arizona destroyed these cats on March 14th. Wow. What's Bronny out here doing, man? Bronny, where you at? 4.8 a game. He had 20-something points the other day. 4.8 a game, 2.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists, shooting 36% from the field. Do with that what you will. Zach Randolph, daughter, tough, too. She just like Pops. JD goes, I don't watch that ish. Congrats on 4K. Thank you, peeps. Trying to stay up in there. Yeah, we're just gonna keep coming with content and doing what we do and talk about what we talk about and search for who we search for and keep that thing moving. I appreciate all support. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Machado, be yourself and stay in your lane. Create your own wave and do content like FD. Thank you, brother. That's why it's taking long for people to catch on because we don't clickbait or no, we don't. Or script stuff over here in all due respect. No, we don't. I was just talking to G the other day. I was like, G, who was talking today? It's like, man, what if I went into a show and scripted that whole thing out? Well, how much work would that be, first of all? And I like it to be like, I used to work in sales. So I like the shows to be almost like sales calls. Well, you don't know what's about to happen until it happens, and then you react to it. It could be a negotiation. It could be conversation about something. I don't know what we're going to a show and what we're about to talk about. Never do. That's the excitement and the fun to me. I don't know. Machado says 14 people. We didn't got 2 more up in here since then. 16 people up in here. Hit the like button. Chat, what's up, y'all? What's going on? Wiseman will be just like Ayton. That's what I think.
Oh, you're gonna be better than. I mean, DeAndre Ayton's playing. I mean,
Hero 3. I don't know if you've been up on Ayton lately.
DeAndre Ayton been playing.
Balling. So I don't
think he's gonna get lost in the sauce up there. They try to ship him out. He had 33.
I want everybody to know, just so everybody knows, when people leave a comment, especially on episodes, and they trash Wise or they try to trash Wise on IG, I just keep a little file of all comments, just tuck them away.
Man, that dude, I'm telling you right now, you just got people. When he works out,
it's gonna be off the chain, man. It's gonna be off the chain. He could come out right now and stumble into a double-double. Not even really exert himself or probably execute what he should the way he should and have a double-double. So just think about that. Machado, don't get discouraged watching this new hobby content where people are spending tremendous. Oh, I don't. Some people got their own shops and or being middlemen for other buyers. They definitely are. Just collect what you love and have fun for sure. Yeah, I don't get discouraged at all. I look at stuff and just, try to understand what's on the other side of that fence. But and then there's stories that we don't know about that are underlining what we see. We just don't know. FD, we hit 4K subs. Yes, we did. I think we're at 4,005. Hold on, let me tell you, because you asked. We're at 4,005. Trying to keep them.
Trying to give.
Yeah, tell everybody you know. Man, there's some ebbs and flows. Sometimes you can go up, then you can go down some, you can go up.
I
think when I talk about LeBron and Luka too much, I start losing subs.
I was gonna say, I don't think I ever asked you, but have you ever thought about like you should switch the direction around a little bit, or you're just like, we're just gonna stir the ship the same way, slow and steady?
You said we should switch to what, sir?
I'm saying, have you ever thought like, oh, maybe we should like switch it up a little bit, switch up the content, or you're just thinking like, just stay to how we got here?
We had talked about doing more lifestyle stuff. But what are your thoughts? What do you think about switch up? What are you thinking?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, what I'm trying to say is like, you see how I already know how you're gonna answer this, but I just want to hear it. But have you ever thought like, okay, this is the way it's going? You think we should shift towards that way, or should we just stay where we're in our way?
No,
that's what I meant to say, because I mean, I see people try to, see people. I don't know who's done that, but there's been a few people where they seen how the content and the wave is going, they try to jump on it instead of just staying to where they're at.
No, we're gonna stay where we're at. The only thing I think about sometimes is maybe I should go through a few more dollar boxes to see if I find something.
Yeah,
but no.
Yeah, because the content is just like, it's always about the dollar bills. It's like, it's just crazy to me how that just fuels everything. Like you said in the beginning, like all people want to talk about is just the deals on whatever they're doing.
That is it, my man.
Which is wild. But yeah, I just try to stay where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like the end goal is always going to be there.
Smoother says I got a Barkley vibe from Barnes.
I think he's more skilled than him, so we'll see.
I mean even if that was the case, do you know who? I mean, Charles Barkley is.
No, I know who he is. He's good. He's solid.
I know you do. Whole nother level. So if he is giving off Barkley vibes, that's a great compliment. Brett says, FD, I always admire your ability to talk to people from all walks of life. Thank you very much. A lot of that I was raised that way. And then I've worked different jobs. When I worked in sales, I think I talked to many different personalities over time. So you're a great example for Junior G. I appreciate that. I try to have these guys be an example for me too. We go different places and people speak highly of both of them. And I think once your children have boundaries on them, this is just my belief. You all can take it as what you want. It shows that somebody's putting time in with them. Somebody's talking to them. It's important to me, man. That's how I came out. Thousands of conversations, man. I was never in a car with my parents and we're just riding somewhere. I promise you. It was a bunch of conversations. That vehicle when he would sell cars, my father would sell a car. I was looking at it like, man, there's a lot of conversations happening in that car. A lot of experiences happening in that car. So that's what it's all about. Wemby, too cheap, but that's just my opinion. Too cheap? You think so? Fanatics cooking up something in the back end. They're going to market him better than the NBA. NBA is selling, not making Wemby new face of the league, in my opinion. I think his cars are rather expensive. Machado, if LeVar going to make the Lakers choose Lonzo, Lakers going to listen to Bron and bring Bronny home.
That might happen too. You saw that video of him and chopping it up with Jeannie Buss. You see that video of him? Like,
yeah, he was just telling them Happy International Women's Day. And
he's like, man,
yeah, man, he had his lips, man. That's what he's talking about.
I'll do the Ohtani. You draft my son, I'll just pay me $1 million a year.
We gotta get into that. That's a nice segue. Ohtani,
man, that's gonna be wild, FD.
No, I don't think it's gonna be wild. You want to hear my thoughts? Or you want to give me your thoughts first?
No, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I mean, until everything comes out, then we'll see. But I just remember I texted you the other day. What would be crazier?
Yeah,
you said part 2 will happen, not part 1.
Part 2 all the way. But this is what I think, people. Tell me what you all think. I was blessed when I went to business school to being around people from all over the world. So I spent serious time with people from Korea, from Japan, from China, from South Africa, from many different places. But I used to sit down with my people and have lunch, and we talk about cultures and what's our first go-to when certain things happen. What do they do as students when they're stressed? English was not their first language. How do they overcome that? Me being from the South Side of Chicago, how do I kind of work with people who are? There are people out here. You say you from the South Side of Chicago. Their eyes get big for whichever and however. So there's some stigmatisms there, right? You gotta work with different kind of folks in many different places. But my Japanese brothers would tell me that weather was like Chicago in many different ways. Snow, seasons kind of the same. We would talk about that, and they would trip out that they would tell me when they finally went to Chicago, they felt like they were at home. But in their culture, loyalty is crucial. Mm-hmm. Family and loyalty is crucial, and someone that treats you like a brother and treats you like a sister, and is there for you, you're there for them. So when I first heard the first story about Ohtani paid this guy's debts off, I'm just going to tell people, doesn't mean Ohtani was gambling. Now, in America, we kind of move off a different code, so it might mean something over here. You got to think, now you're dealing with people that are from another country and have different customs. Mm-hmm. So they don't do things to synthesize information the way someone in Cleveland might. They're not. Someone in San Antonio, someone in California, someone in New York, they're not doing that. So I believe that Ohtani wanted to try to help this guy. $4.5 million to Ohtani people. So I think he wanted to help this guy. But I think when his team got a hold of this, mm-hmm. and they know you're playing ball in America, man. You're not playing back in Japan. Well, somebody may look at this one way. Your fans are probably going to look at this a different way. So people start backing off of that and moving on to something else. Make it right, wrong, or indifferent. But do I believe that Ohtani was betting on games? No, I don't.
That's going to be wild.
Or what's going to be wild is when people are two-stepping in the streets of L.A. after a World Series win.
Hold on. What you talking about? You think they're their favorite?
Dodgers have the squad, bro.
Don't do this to me, FD.
Pitching and hitting.
Don't do this right now.
And don't worry about
Kershaw.
No, the pitcher coming out the other day and getting clobbered.
Oh yeah, that's bound to happen. Come on now.
They didn't have great defense behind him.
Wait, you really think the Dodgers are gonna? You better not wear a Dodgers cap, FD. Don't do that.
I have a black and white.
We don't want to see that. No one wants to see that.
I'm not, bro. I'm not a Dodgers fan. If anybody asks me that, I'm not a Dodgers fan. We will go to thinking about going to the Jackie Robinson game with Junior. We'll do stuff like that. I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm just looking at baseball and a team who was struggling at pitching and adding pitching and hitting, and Kershaw is not even back yet, and where they could go. We know it's 162 games. Anything can happen. 3 players on that team could be blown out. Just like last year, a guy tore his knee up in the spring game trying to get on third base.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. But I'm just telling you what I see. Ohtani, and I told a friend this yesterday who lives in Phoenix. If Ohtani, or should I say when Ohtani wins a World Series with 2 MVPs, maybe 3 or 4 by the end, he's a walking legend. He is a bona fide Hall of Famer. If he's not one right now, he is a legend. Ichiro came at 25, 26, hit for 3,000 hits, won 100-something games one year, never was in the playoffs. Now, we've been on Mike Trout. Mike Trout can't sniff the playoffs and get something really done. If that young man can win a World Series, whoo,
I hope not.
and no one is going to be talking about, his interpreter was 4.5 million. No one's talking about that, man.
I hope he does not win. I'm praying they do not win at all. That's what I'm praying for. I'm
going to try to get my hands some kind of way on at least one more Ohtani.
I mean, you got a good one. What else? How much more you want?
It's a great card.
I'm just gonna wait till this dies down. I'm gonna wait till all the allegations are done, and then
It's really over with, bro. Have you heard anything else about this?
Not yet.
You're not going to.
Usually, all I see is just people sending me stories of him. Of that thing I sent you the other day when he was pitching, and like
they say through it.
Yeah.
Bro, that's nothing there, man. That's not even smoke there. Well, y'all in the chat, though. Tell me what y'all think. Machado says free Ohtani. For all you Dodger haters, make sure the apology is loud as disrespect.
Oh, I am a Dodger hater.
I'm sorry, Ohtani. Ohtani is going to internalize this, man, and rip the cover off the ball.
I hope. I hate the Dodgers so much. I hope they don't even make it to the playoffs. I hope they don't even make it to. Oh, they don't got to play in. I hope they.
Hey, let me ask you this. This story breaks right at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Come on.
It should have been funnier if they did it with the Angels. That would have hurt him more. Man, we'll see. I don't want the Dodgers to do anything. I don't want them to win. And you guys talk about the Lakers winning a championship in the bubble. The Dodgers in the same boat. Because if they were in live territory, they definitely would have won that year. For sure.
Ohtani is walking. He's greatness, man.
He is, but not the Dodgers. Negative. No way, FD. I'm not giving that man no credit. That team credit.
Tell him. Bless you. Yeah, what we got, bro? Bronny needs to go to UCLA. That's hilarious.
Oh man, he needs to stay where he's at.
That's hilarious. We just want to hear about SGA. We want to hear about Valley Breaks. What do you want to hear about SGA?
Well, no, Valley Breaks thinks Ant-Man's the player. He did like a post like a few weeks ago. A poll. Who would you rather have, Luka, Shea, or
What was the results of that poll?
Ant-Man? Oh, you already know. I think Luka was number 1, Ant-Man was number 2, and Shea was number 3. I don't see it though.
I've come to realize that if you put facts in front of a Luka fan or a LeBron fan, facts they don't mean anything.
Yeah, doesn't
mean a damn thing to them. It's all good by me. I'm gonna still keep talking what I'm talking about, but facts to those individuals, because they know facts don't speak on their behalf.
But it's crazy though. Like I saw a Tatum post the other day. This dude's been in the league for 7 years already. Nothing. Hasn't won a thing.
And people still believe in Tatum. He's went to the finals and disappeared. What are people looking for? What are you looking for?
Like, there's nothing. Like, well, I don't even know how. They talk about Luka and all these players, bruh. Tatum hasn't done a thing. No championship, no MVP. Hasn't won. No. Hasn't even made an All NBA team yet.
I asked Luka fans. Okay, you got. They're saying, well, FD, he's gonna get a scoring title this year. I was like, okay. Does he have? Huh?
Well, Shea's right next to him, so it's a close.
Yeah, but let's look at, is he a first team defensive player of the year? Is he an MVP candidate? Has he won an MVP? Okay, he went to the Western Conference Finals. People say that. Has he won a ring? Then people say, well, FD, he's only 25. But he's been a pro since he was 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. But hey, this is what I look at too. A lot of people have invested a lot of their dollars in Luka and LeBron. So sometimes when you have that going on, you stand strong with it. I'm with that.
We'll see. But yeah, that Tatum comparison or belief is like looking scary. Every year is looking scary.
I'm telling you, I don't think Luka's ever gonna win a championship, man.
What about Tatum? You think Tatum's gonna win a championship?
No, not unless both of those guys are playing with the current great of the day. It's not happening. I don't see it. I don't see them leading a team to that. Machado said we need a LeBron fanatic versus FD Curry fanatic debate live on the channel. Bring a LeBron person in. I love to talk to him. We're gonna hit him with facts and watch him squirm. I don't even know why LeBron's even playing ball right now. Is it to get paid?
No,
Is it to walk? Is it
he's
to walk
padding his
away?
stats.
Is it? Yeah, but I think so too. I don't think it's about the dollar.
I think he's padding the stats.
For what though?
I have no idea.
Motivation tells me a lot. Machado, JD salty because my UCLA guy, Garrett Cole, got hurt. How long is he out for, JD?
2-3 months. Crazy. I miss him already.
You know, he pitched too much when he was with Pittsburgh.
He is local, huh? He's from where is he from? He's from Newport. Only time will tell. I don't know how you feel about Juan Soto, but I don't know. I don't think Juan Soto was a move. I rather just get like quality pitchers, honestly.
Yeah, but you gotta put butts in seats, man. So they're always gonna have home run hitters.
Yeah.
What's Giancarlo Stanton ready to do this year?
I don't know. That's the thing. He gotta be healthy too. I want him to be healthy. We shall see. We got the team. It's just I don't think our pitching is gonna allow us to get to where we want to get. Because at the end of the day, you need pitching. Because when you get to the playoffs, those bats disappear so quick. It's crazy. No home runs, nothing. It's like literally.
So who's going to be MVP in the NBA? Is it going to be Shea or is it going to be the Joker?
If the Lakers, so the Thunder could stay in first place, I think Shea has a shot.
All right.
He has a strong case of winning MVP.
I think he's going to win MVP, sir.
I
feel like I've heard Joker talk simmering down.
Because there's only like 2 weeks left. The Thunder just got to stay steady. And then, I don't think that's his goal is to win MVP. I think he wants to win a title. So we'll see. I wish they would have won yesterday, but they got a big game. I think it's a Monday or Tuesday against New Orleans, which is like the team that's like flying under the radar right now. Your boy Giannis is balling out, FD. Zion.
Yeah, but let me just ask you this question. I ask this question to many. Have you seen a jump shot?
Yeah, not yet. But that man, whoo. He playing big right now, FD. He's playing really good.
Taking the ball to the cup, right?
We'll see in the playoffs. Because, they almost beat KD last year. Or was it last year? They almost beat the Suns. What else, Zion? You think, because if the playoffs, if the season ended today, they're playing the Clippers. You think they're beating the Clippers?
Nope.
Oof. Oh, because Ingram's out. I don't know how long Ingram's going to be out for.
Well, that knee looks a trip, so it's going to be a little bit. He probably won't play again until the playoffs.
Oof.
I was so glad he didn't tear up something. So we got Joker. This is NBA.com. Can you see this?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, it has Joker 1, Shea 2. I still don't believe this. I don't believe it. We'll see. I believe Shea's about to get that first MVP.
Bro, he wins MVP before Luka and Ant-Man. That's going to be crazy.
Don't you think he should? He plays defense.
I honestly think he should. I think he has a strong case. The team's number one in the West, or was number one after today.
I don't think the same thing you're saying. So let's keep that up. And let's look up these standings, people.
I hope, man. And I'm not just saying that because of I have one of his cards. I'm saying that because he needs the recognition in the whole league because he's still not getting the love that he deserves.
Nope, he's not. People disrespect him, but consistency kills all haters.
And it's crazy. Ant-Man's not even a top 10 in the MVP.
And he shouldn't be. Why should he be? He shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, Nuggets are 50-21. Thunder, I don't know what was up today, 49-21. So they have 11 more games.
They got it's a hard 11 games too. Oof. That's a hard one. That's what I'm saying. If they could go through this gauntlet they got going with the next few games, I think they got a strong chance of him winning MVP. Because
Shea just needs to come out here and just start dropping.
Mm-hmm. They got the Pelicans Tuesday, then they play the Rockets on Wednesday, then they got the Suns, then the Knicks, Sixers, Celtics. They ending the season on a strong one. I'm telling you, it's not. They can finish the season number one after this set of games they got going. Yeah, for sure MVP. Because he plays Tatum again, then he plays KD, and then they play Giannis, and then they finish at Dallas.
Well, you got the Pelicans.
So we'll see.
The Celtics. I think he's about to win MVP. You know what I love? Look at the last game of the season.
I know that's where it's gonna be. I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to get to that game.
I love that.
I don't know how we gonna get there, but I want to try to get to that one.
He needs to dunk on somebody. Dunk on.
He's not really a dunker. This dude don't need it.
He needs to dunk on Wemby, man. Go get that champ. Go get that MVP, young man. Go get it.
Well, I mean, I rather if he don't win MVP, go win a chip. You know, this might be the year.
Chet's got to step up, dude. Chet's got to step up. Giddey's been trying to step up.
He scored 19. He almost had a triple dub.
He hit 5 threes in no time today.
It's just weird. Like I don't know what he's thinking, but he does not play him towards the end.
Because when it's time to play defense, they bring Hayward in.
Bro, they put Isaiah Joe in. Isaiah Joe does not play no type of defense.
Yeah, any overtime, Giddey's not playing.
That's the crazy part. He needs to. I mean, we'll see. They always have a plan behind everything.
Machado said, "I'm waiting for that SGA MVP. It's coming,
man.
It's coming." I have Luka in the corner, but it's coming.
You gotta do like like the Thunder, how their walk-ups when they come in for the games. That's how you should do it. MVP Shea. Man, it's gonna be a good one.
Dude, do you think Ant-Man can win the MVP? The way he plays ball.
It's tough. It's honestly tough to say who wins.
Real.
I don't see it. It's really hard for me to be like, it's kind of tough.
Like Ja Morant. I mean, you can dunk and yell, and I never understand all the yelling. I never get that. What is all that, man?
I have no idea. And people, hey, what about GG? What position does he play?
He's really I watched him the other day. He's really a small forward. Well, how tall is he?
I think if he plays like to what they think he's gonna play, I think that boy's what's his name is gone. Desmond Bain.
Desmond Bain's not a good player, sir.
Oh.
Told people this. He's not a good player.
Oh, he's 6'10", so he's like a small forward, power forward.
Yeah. And he got more room to fill out too. But what you think of GD, man? I put a post up there. Nobody answered my post. I said, man, who's all in on GG?
It's interesting. I've been watching his Prism autos. It's pretty good price. Good price.
What do you think of his play though, bro?
I don't know. I haven't watched too much, but I know he scored 33 the other day.
Yeah,
it's just hard to watch these teams, man.
He's a shooter scorer. He has stuff to learn on the defensive end. He's only 19 years old.
Is he like my whole thing with him? That was like, when Ja comes back, where does
that's the question I asked when he had 30-something against Golden State. Yeah. To be when Ja comes back, there's no more of that for him.
Yeah, so that's the problem. That's the only problem I see is that like does he jump from 1 to like 4 right away? You know what I mean? Or does he even play? So that's one of those things where I am hesitant to like go all in.
Because you saw what happened to Kenny Lofton Jr.
Yeah, he's not even in there. I don't even know where he's at.
He had 50 the other day in the G League. He's actually lost weight.
We'll see. It's just hard because when the real star comes back, like all the roles get filled. You know what I mean? Like
So Machado,
just
this
drops.
is the thing I got. So okay, Jordan told Bouchard something. I don't want to hear what somebody told somebody else on the phone, and then you come tell me what that person said. Just have Mike come on the show, and then let's see what Mike said.
That's what he said.
Yeah, Bouchard said, Chris Broussard said that he was talking to Mike, and Mike said that the Ant-Man reminds him they have similarities of himself from an athletic position, from athleticism standpoint, how he jumps, dunks. But I just want to see Mike do an interview and see him say this. It's been like 3 or 4 times I've heard somebody say. Stephen A. Smith usually says what somebody told him on the phone.
Yeah, but that's not.
I know. There are no similarities between Jordan and Ant-Man in any world I've ever watched basketball in. So I don't know.
He said any world.
Any world, any state, any seat, standing or sitting. Have I ever seen that?
He has his glimpses. That's the only thing.
He's an above the rim player, man. This is called what he is. Him and Ja are above the rim. And you got to think, when Ja got hurt, you start hearing a lot more about Ant-Man.
I think Ant-Man's a better scorer than Ja, no doubt about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But who else is above the rim in the league?
That's it. There's only 2.
That's it.
But at least Ant-Man can shoot. So that's why I give the nod towards.
Yeah,
I give the nod towards to Ant-Man over Ja any day.
But Ant-Man's a small guard, bro. What is he? 6'3", 6'4"?
Oh, yeah, he's like 6'6".
Don't look like it when you see him on the court, sir. Especially in the game, in the actual game. Yeah.
6'4",
Yeah, bro. He's a small guard, bro. He ain't that much taller than Steph Curry, young man. Come on now.
Man, that's gonna be crazy.
I'm telling you, we need to hype it. It's like circus came to town. We just start hype. Man, did you see the guy with 3 eyes? You go in there and one painted on. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm not really sold. I'm on the border of like Ant-Man sometimes.
If you
like,
look at his car prices, have you checked out his car prices lately?
Man, I regret it. I regret not buying his. I think when was the Pasadena show? What was the last one? I think it was in November. Man, his price jumped drastically. FD, like it's crazy how high his prices went. His silver prism jumped up drastically.
Well, to me, his prisms, the only expensive cars of Ant-Man are like flawless national treasures. Some of his prism stuff is still attainable.
No, I know, but I'm saying from like when was the last show in Pasadena? I think there was in November, right? It was like around that time.
Front row?
January, I think.
Yeah.
When was January, I remember. Yeah, his price. Oh, never mind. They're going up and down. Yes, they're still. Never mind. Because I remember when the guy was selling, it was like 5 something. It only went up a little bit, but yeah, his prices are, like you said, obtainable. Still,
yeah, I'm wondering why. If everybody's so hyped on Ant-Man.
I have no idea.
Doesn't make sense, brother. I looked at his prices last week. Does not make sense. Big John says MJ could have drafted him. This is my point. If he was so enamored with Ant-Man, why didn't he draft him?
Oh, MJ was still in charge?
Yeah. Still turn off light switches, turn them on. Yeah. Didn't draft him, man. But he's at home and somebody talked to him or wherever he's at, golf course. Man, Jordan might have been anywhere. Yeah, man, reminds me of him. All right, bro, see you later. I'm running with it. Man. He said he got similarities. I see similarities. Machado says MJ need to pop out more. He does. We tired of hearing news about his son's relationships. So we all know that's over, right?
Oh, they broke up? I didn't know they broke up.
Even after Jordan's son said he really didn't know Scottie Pippen, they broke up. I mean, really, all the birds, the bees, everybody flying, anything flying around, the ladybugs, just nature in general, the wind blowing. We all needed that, right? We needed them to just go ahead and let that thing go. Right? Come on. You can't. Jordan showing up to the wedding.
That'd
You
be
know, Mike probably. This is what Mike probably said. Hey man, let me holler at you, man. Have a little chit chat. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing, man? You contributing to this? What are you doing? Well, I didn't think it was really, man. Yeah, that probably was just done.
Yeah. No way. So yeah, you getting ready though, FD? It's March. You know what that means. We're
What's that
2
mean,
months away from the quarterback. The quarterbacks are coming back.
Oh, this is gonna be all hyped up, man. This May kid from North Carolina, dude. It reminds me of Sam Howell.
This is gonna be crazy. We're only a few months
This
away.
is my thing. Let's show the people this. Let me show you the people this. Let me ask a question because I wanted to post something about this. I'm probably still going to post something about this. Let me just pull this up, okay? Now, y'all tell me. I played ball. I've watched ball. Okay? Talking about football right now. You tell me what the hell does this do to assess talent? Hold on one second. So NFL scouts and NFL brass, they show up to watch a dude like J.J. McCarthy, who I don't think too much of.
Man, don't say that, FD. He might be the Raiders' next quarterback. The way it's
I
going.
don't care. I don't think he'll be gone. We're talking about somebody else. I don't think. But what the hell does this tell you? We got arm. Y'all seeing this? Can you see this, JD?
Mm-hmm.
We got arms folded over here. We got clipboards out. Hold on a minute. We got hands in pockets. We got official entry tags. When you see a guy throw on air, what does that tell you, JD?
And let me see.
What the hell does this tell somebody?
This dude got a cannon.
No, he doesn't. And this is not football. Like, what does this tell? He's banging. What does this tell you? Let me ask this question, people.
Well, show Caleb Williams. That one was funny.
Dude, what is this telling you? I don't get it. You said show Caleb Williams?
Show Caleb Williams one. That man, I think Caleb Williams is about to be the biggest scammer. No,
and I'm with him. I think he in the back of the bank with the codes, baby.
Bro, I'm telling you, big draw on FD, bro. I feel this when he was walking into this pro day. I was like,
yeah, he looked real wilted. I don't know what that was about. Hold on,
he was walking extra sassy.
What does this tell you, people? You got all these people. I would never understand this,
bro. That is.
You even got Jerry Rice's son out there catching passes. What does this tell you?
Yeah, I don't even know what's the point of him. I don't even understand what's the point of this.
Bro, we got everybody in the NFL out here.
But they just, I mean, wouldn't you want to rather watch game film than this?
Yes, this is my point. Somebody asked, I'd bet Caleb Williams, if we had him on here, he couldn't even tell you what the hell this really is.
Bro, this looks like a waste of time.
A lot of folks here, they've been here since Monday. They've actually met with Caleb.
So back here is Jerry Rice's son. Maybe he's running routes now. I got a clip I got to show people of what he's talking about. But that's Jerry Rice's son right there.
Oh, him not going to Frisco?
No, he's talking about who's one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Doesn't he name his father?
Yeah, but you see Carmelo Anthony's son doing that stuff. They don't.
What is that?
They play too much.
Bro, let's get to that.
Look at this. Look at that cannon.
Yeah, it's a cannon, all right.
I feel bad. If you a Bears fan, man, He about to spam this con the Bears for all that money.
Well, he should.
They should have just kept Fields, drafted Marvin Harrison Jr. Woo! Oh my goodness. The Bears will be in the play. They will be in the playoffs. That is, man. I feel bad for Jay Fields, FT. I really do.
Hold on, listen to this. See if I can.
Typically, my son would ask these questions, but I'm gonna ask you, and I already know the number one answer, so I'm not even worried about it. Who's your Mount Rushmore of wide receivers at USC?
Of course, you have yourself. You got to put the Keyshawn
of course,
Johnson.
that ain't even a question.
I had to say Robert Woods was crazy, man. Kerry Colbert.
Kerry Colbert.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely see Marquise. Yeah, gotta put Marquise.
He was good.
I'm gonna go Drake London.
So me, Drake London, Marquise, and Robert Woods.
Yes. You don't like that one?
No.
That's the receivers I like, though.
No.
What's your Mount Rushmore?
Drake London, not even close to me.
What?
Not even close.
He was a different breed.
Not even close. Basketball player, man.
Exactly. Basketball players that can play football?
Nah, not even close.
Okay.
There's only 3 spots that's left. Because that one over there, we already know what that is.
Yeah.
Dwayne Jarrett.
Oh, that was.
See, you never seen a dude like Johnny Martin play.
I never seen Johnny Martin.
Yeah, but Johnny Martin was ridiculous. It was a little like a year before me. I replaced J-Mo.
Better than you?
No, fool. No, that's not even a question.
I don't think Jay
Mike
Rice.
Williams.
I don't think he. Man, I'm about to say Mike Williams.
So it would be me, Mike Williams.
I don't think Jay Rice's son watches football, man.
And if we want to go all the way back, because it's Mount Rushmore, you got to put Lynn Swan on there. You got to
you
put
get
Swan
too
on
old
there.
for me.
No. But you can't. Mount
He doesn't really
Rushmore
watch
is
football, man.
forever. It ain't.
Talking about Mount Rushmore,
your
last 5
3
years
years there and all that. You put Drake London, man, you're gonna get laughed off the show, man. Drake London. I understand you played with him and he cool and you know him and he in the NFL and all that shit. But Drake London does not have not at all. It would be me, Mike Williams, Swanee,
was bro.
He was
in either Robert Woods.
Robert Woods was solid too.
Or Dwayne Jarrett. I love KC. KC played with me in Carolina. I've been knowing Kerry Colbert went to USC because of me. I've been knowing him ever since Oxnard. But he not.
But you telling me all those guys want Blitnikoffs?
Doesn't matter about the Blitnikoff.
Come on, bro.
You know why?
JD, what is he talking about? I'm trying to find out when he's talking about his own father.
But that's more like that's how the conversation is now with the younger kids, and then with the older cats. It's always, did he win a championship? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's that's how when CJ Stroud talks about it, he always talks about like the same thing that this guy was talking about. And CJ Stroud, man, he's a little arrogant. He's getting a little arrogant for me.
Okay, listen to this. CJ Stroud,
a little arrogant for me.
Did you hear him say something?
No, I just think he talks like he's done something already.
All right.
His recent interviews.
Let's try to hit this up. He says
your child needs these
about Jerry Rice
to get into an Ivy League or top 25 university.
And Keyshawn was like, "What?
Already spending draft money, huh? Look at them big old chains, man."
Like,
here we go. Listen,
man, you're more flashy than I ever was.
No, I'm normal,
like
plain, Jane, whatnot.
Okay,
but let's talk a little bit about this draft prospect, where you are in life, where you're headed, and talk about your family legacy. So you have a tattoo on your left forearm that says legacy. What does the Rice football legacy mean?
Pretty much means that success is not inherited, it's earned. So each and every day you have to go ahead and put your best foot forward, make sure that you're doing the necessary things to go ahead and just dominate each day in and day out, because we're trying to separate what other people won't do today is what I can do tomorrow.
How long did it take you to really recognize that your dad, Jerry Rice, and you were connected to the point where he's probably for sure the greatest receiver to ever play, but could arguably be the greatest football player to ever play?
I knew I was connected when I already had the talent, and all I had to do was put the work ethic and match the drive that he had each day in and day out.
But when you look at Pops, and as you like to call him, some of the outfits and the dress codes that Pops wear between me and you know, we always teasing. You're not going down that track, I'm assuming.
I'm definitely not going down that track. I feel like his sense of style is very old.
So when you look at it, you're not Jerry Rice Jr. You got a totally different name. Last name's the same. How important is it, though, to you to kind of blaze your own trail?
I get to go ahead and create my own legacy, and that's all I ever wanted. I don't have to be in the shadows of a Jerry Rice name, or it just starts off with Brendan and it ends with Rice. So I'm thankful for that, and I get to go ahead and create my own path.
So as a youngster, though, kind of I'm watching. You're so young, you didn't really get a chance to understand watching your dad play, but just being around him and understanding, okay, he's a football player. What was it like growing up with Jerry?
The criticism was crazy. So every detail,
Junior probably that
how
way
I
with me.
release,
You probably say
getting in and out of routes, he's big on it, and the criticism constantly comes.
So another thing that your dad was known for was the nasal strips. Back in the day, you know, it was a popular thing, but now you're bringing them back. How cool will that be to see, okay, Pops, maybe y'all do a commercial together, I don't know. Pops on one end had it on, now you're going to be wearing it.
It's like the past and the present. And for me to go ahead and continue that legacy is different, because now I'm seeing these ads of my dad back in the 90s and who he was and what he did and what he brought to the game. And now I get to go ahead and make it my own legacy.
Some people chase gold jackets. I chase the money for my mother and my kids and my brothers and sisters to uplift them out the ghetto. That's what I play.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't play to be chasing Jerry Rice. I ain't fucking doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dudes be, I'm gonna catch it. No, you not. You not catching Jerry Rice. You can play as long as you want to. Ain't gonna fucking happen. That's the truth. Ain't gonna happen. But my personal satisfaction was getting a check. You know, and as long as I was dedicated, I was gonna get a check. It's fine. I was like, I'm done playing, sitting in the meetings at 30 plus years old, listening to them talk to you about shit that I already know. I don't want to go through install again.
You don't think a person like Justin Jefferson could go chase him? I mean, sure, he's had a hell of a start of a career.
Nah, he ain't gonna catch you. Your father got like 22,000 yards.
Okay, what if he plays 20 years?
Man, nobody plays 20-something.
JD, I know off the top of my head.
Finish this. Wait,
I'm gonna let you finish. But I know off the top of my head, Jerry Rice has 203 touchdowns, 22,285 yards. I know that off the top of my dome. And I'm not his son.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I know Justin Jefferson was just out most of the season. What is my man talking about?
Years.
And that'd be 1,000 every year. That's like, yeah.
Your father, I think your father got
Mike
like
Evans.
Not gonna catch him.
Okay, well, he's not gonna catch him, but
He's not gonna catch
he's
him.
been having 1,000 for what? The past 10
years straight.
10 years, yeah.
But he ain't gonna catch him.
Yeah.
Because he gotta play. Your father had 4 careers in the National Football League. And when I say 4, I'm talking about use it in quarters. Don't look at the 10 and the 10. Because in the National Football League, I think 3.5 to 4 years is the average of an NFL player. Your dad had 4 careers. Man, that shit don't happen. No, hell no.
Yeah,
and Mike Evans is a good player, but he's not going to catch him. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, they're not getting ready to catch him. Your father got like 200 and something touchdowns.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going to give Justin Jefferson the benefit of the doubt.
Man, you not even close. You have no idea.
That's wild.
You have zero idea. Again, I'll tell you another thing.
The fact that he did it in such a shortened season, that was crazy.
Doesn't matter. Your dad would you tripping for real. Like you really tripping. You tripping, man.
Maybe I'm just young, man.
Like I am.
Shoot.
You know, I'm telling you the truth, though. Think about it. Dude, over 200 touchdowns. I think he got like 23,000 yards. I want to say he got like 1,500 catches, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That shit don't even make no sense. You know? And his old ass was hanging on in Denver with them raggedy ass braids. I used to have to tell Jerry, man, come on, Jerry. But you got the braids and extensions and shit in your hair. Oh man, leave me alone. You know how you talk?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Stop.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Bro, what's up, JD?
Hey man, I'll tell you right now, FD. I'll be
Come
embarrassed.
on, man.
I'll be embarrassed if that was my son because you don't know what I'm doing.
Bro, if I laid it down and Junior's talking like this,
Yeah,
Greg talking like this, Robert, what?
yeah, that's embarrassing, honestly.
Man, that's simple math, bro. Like, what are you talking? Nobody. You talking about LeBron, bro? You gotta come out the gates. First year, 15, 1800, and just keep rolling to get no injuries, really. Just getting it. To catch Jerry Rice, bro? And you talking about Justin Jefferson?
Bro, Justin Jefferson is a flavor. He's
Bro.
not even.
He may probably a future Hall. And he'd have said, "Hey, Justin Jefferson, future Hall of Famer."
He's not a future Hall of Famer.
He could be, but right now we don't know. We don't know who chasing. We don't know who any of these guys are. The only guy I know that's a Hall of Famer is Mike Evans
and Devontae.
I still say he's at that cusp.
Devontae up there.
He's still at that cusp. If he stopped playing right now, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Their stats are similar. It's not even close. Only thing I give over Evans, he got a chip. That's so like that puts him over. For sure puts him over. They right there though. They're neck and neck. But I mean, you got to think being a Hall of Famer in the NFL for a receiver, bro. Chad Ochocinco. I mean, that's only first person that comes into my mind. But it's so hard to make a Hall of Fame. It's like impossible. It's really hard, especially right now. So it's gonna take a long time, FD, for anybody to touch that record. Justin Jefferson is not gonna touch it anytime soon.
Bruh, it's not
No
happening.
way.
It's not happening. It is not happening. When I saw that,
man, I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if my kids don't know what I've done, it may not be a lot, but they better at least have like a, a summary of my accomplishments.
he plays a position, man.
You that's the first person you watch. I mean, like, you want to be a good receiver, like you just go upstairs and talk to your dad, and that's it.
Yeah, the first thing he said was about the criticism. Dude, you're not running a terrible route around
oh, for sure.
My man, you're not. It's not happening. You gonna run a terrible route around a guy who counted his steps?
No way, man. There's no way. I don't see
Not
it.
happening.
No one's touching that. That's a record that nobody's ever gonna touch, for sure.
Well,
no doubt about it.
Come out that thing smoking. You better come out of the gates, out of the draft.
And you know what makes it worse? They get an extra game too. So there should be no excuses. But I don't know. I don't see anybody. Like, you gotta come out, like you said, come out the gates just roaring.
Better come out. So I'm just pulling up your boys here. They're close.
They're close. But Devontae got three first teams. The other guy doesn't. But it's close. It's really close. Like, their stats are like, it depends what flavor you want.
Mm-hmm.
They're both good.
That Super Bowl pushes him, but this guy's I just gotta look at all time.
I mean, they both gonna get in. I mean,
I think they both gonna get in.
I think only thing with, you could say Devontae played with Rodgers, but that 1 year with Tom Brady, FD, that's certified. Like, he's in for sure.
See, you can see this, right? Can you see this one?
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at.
Dang, Larry Fitzgerald's only 5,000 yards away. He had to play another like 6 years to touch that.
Yeah, bro, his body wasn't gonna allow him to do that. And his remember who his quarterback was? That wasn't gonna happen. That's when I knew that Kyler Murray wasn't that dude. When this cat walked away, people say FD, you're wrong, but no. That's what I also knew about Cam Newton. When Steve Smith walked off, no. But look at this though. So these cats are right around You got Devontae. You got Mike Evans. Look at these guys in between. Travis Kelce is a tight end, so he's going to make it. They'll get there because in this zone, you still got some ball to play though, bro.
DeAndre Hopkins, man, he has a low key really good career.
Is he a Hall of Famer though? Brandon Marshall isn't.
Oh no, it's tough.
None of these people are Hall of Famers, bro. Hines Ward may get in 1 year. Michael Irvin got in. Antonio Gates to get in, tight end. Don Maynard is there. So you probably got to put 3,000 more on, 2,500 more.
Oh, 2,500 is not a lot. They're good.
No, it's not. 2 more seasons or so. Yeah, you got Then you're a Hall of Famer. But you would think, man, catching 10 G's in the league back in the day, you were probably almost in there. But it had to be in those Don Maynard days.
Well, you got to think back then. They didn't think about passing the ball. Passing the ball was like a sin. So now, that's all they want to do is pass the ball.
You're absolutely right. It was a sin. I played against Rod Smith. I still want this guy to get in.
And then plus, this is the same thing with the NBA. They used to hate shooting threes. Now
it's everybody.
But it's gonna change though, because once like 3 years from now, that's
gonna Curry leaves. And people tell he he's hit 3,700 tonight, right? And people talking about Ice Tray is coming. No, he's not.
Ice Tray.
Russian night, yeah. We'll see.
Ice Tray got a long way to go, man. He's
long way. First, he got to change teams.
Man.
Yes, the running QB hinders wide receivers from breaking more records. True. I catch Rice. The NFL has to turn into flag football. Yeah, man, this is not. I'm just still blown away that his son didn't. To catch Rice need like a 20-game season. Tay Adams ruined his legacy when he went to the Raiders.
No, I mean, it wasn't his fault. It was the Raiders' fault. It was Mike McDaniels, Josh McDaniels. I'm sorry that ruined us. So we'll see.
Big John says, "Who threw Jefferson the ball?" It's Kirk Cousins, right?
Kirk, man, what you think? You think he's going to do some damage in Atlanta or what?
Not at all. No, sir. I told a few people that they think I'm crazy, but I don't.
I think like in the year 2, 3 maybe, but not the first year. Look how Derek Carr struggled going to that first year. Maybe Cousins might be better, but it's really hard to go to a different team and succeed. That's only one person is able to do that. 2 people, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, was able to do that.
What about 20 years from now? Now his son's kind of older. Let's say about 10, 12 years from now, Peyton Manning's son or Tom Brady's son is like, yeah, I think whoever the quarterback is of the day will probably surpass my father's record. Probably have 1 more touchdown.
No,
win more Super Bowls, score more touchdowns.
He probably is just tired of the whole, comparison with so and so.
People say that though, but let me say this. This is just me talking. Just one person's opinion. Everybody has their own. Because my son is named Junior. Since he's been born, we've heard that dude's his own dude.
He's definitely his own dude.
There's no, you know him. There's no comparison between him and I. There's zero.
I mean, but you guys are both outgoing, but he's like, well, I don't know. Y'all both kind of same.
Way more. JD, if you think I'm outgoing right now, he is
I'm saying
more.
He has way more energy talking to people. I'm not saying you don't.
No, bro. At 8 years old, he is leaps and bounds beyond me. Where I was at 8 years old.
What's up, JD?
Yeah, man. It's gonna holler at you, give you a pound. Yeah.
That's man.
I used to, when he was a young kid, I used to practice him with his handshake. I said, man, when you come up, you gotta grip people up right.
Oh, and I like messing with Junior and G. Man, especially him just growing. I mean, how long we've been doing this? Like 3 years, going on 3, 4. Like he's almost as tall as me, and I'm tall.
Yeah, he's getting up.
And I'm tall.
His head is almost at his mom's shoulder.
Man,
I told him the day this morning we were going somewhere. I said, man, you look 10. He's like, really? What am I look like when I get 10? 12? I said, probably so, man.
You guys haven't thought about getting into sports yet, or he's going
to sign up. I think for a martial arts class here soon, and then we're gonna take him beyond that. I want to stretch him. I want him to do stuff that has nothing to do what I think his end result is going to be. He asked me the other day about playing basketball. He'll get into some of that. But he's his own guy, man. I just think you can have the same name and be your own person. Maybe it's just because I harp that. Like he's not going. There's no comparisons to me. And when he goes to school, he's his own person.
Yeah.
Some of the kids know that we have the same name. Some of them don't even know that. When I go up there, they're calling his name. I'm looking. Oh, they're talking to him.
Wait, do they call him Junior at school, or they call him what they call him, baby?
No, they call him by his name. They don't call him Junior. We call him Junior at home.
Oh, so that's only like the family.
It's a house name. It's a nickname, house name, family name. You will call it, and that's what I wanted it to be. Well, when he goes out, he is his own. He's doing his thing. But when he's here, there's no one calling him by my first name here. No one. He's Junior.
That's crazy. Imagine going to school. If I see him at school and then they call him that, I'll be like,
oh yeah. If somebody said Junior, he would be like, what are you talking about? That's not what they call me here. He'll tell you in a minute. That's not what they call me here.
That's crazy.
But it's just all about, I guess, how you position it. Because I grew up with a brother who was a junior, and he felt like he was compared a lot to our dad, but that wasn't going to happen with me. There's no comparison. I tell him all the time, you're your own man, man. I'm here to help shape and help you walk down that road, but you got to do your thing.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Yes, the running QP Henry. We talked about that. Yeah, it'd be interesting. NFL, that was a part of what we want to talk about tonight. NFL's coming up, what this draft is going to be like. Did you hear Aaron Donald before we get out of here?
Yeah, I can't believe he retired.
Did you hear his parting words though in that interview?
He said he was full. He felt like he did everything he could have done.
He maximized 10 years.
Bro, that's what they were saying.
There's some stats about him and Barry Sanders maximizing 10 years.
That's
he
a
maximized.
Career,
but the last 2 years, you could tell Donald didn't want to play ball. You could tell that.
I mean, once he won a Super Bowl, like what else is there? This is not the NBA, FD. You can't win multiple.
As a defensive lineman, it's hard, bro. He's not a quarterback.
You can't dictate anything.
He's already a Hall of Famer. He's not going anywhere else but there. His sack totals are top.
It's too hard. It's too hard. Especially,
but you can kind of tell with his conditioning. The Aaron Donald, and now he was still. I'm not saying he was out of shape. I'm not saying that. But when you see Aaron Donald in his prime, in shape, you can tell. You can tell when he's probably doesn't want to go through camp anymore, and probably doesn't want to do this, do that. Man, camp is no joke, people. I didn't go through as many as this guy went through. It is no joke. Even you get to your senior year of college, you're like, man, camp. I knew a guy who caught cramps in his both thighs and both hamstrings and his calves all at one time. Both calves. Camp is no joke, folks. Nate, we rolling. What's up? Good to have you here. He made the most money he could make playing. Yes, he did. Salute to him. I met him once upon a time. Most in shape defensive lineman I've ever met in person.
You met him in person?
Yeah. Met him and got his autograph. I think my phone. Maybe I'll post a picture again. I posted a picture on Instagram before. Maybe I'll post it again tonight. FD, Aaron Donald. Machado. QB's thinking the football gods, Aaron Donald retired. Drew Brees, he totally changed the end of Drew Brees' career. You still got that Aaron Donald rookie card, FD? Still got it. Still got it out of 5. FD, is Jeff Wilson the father of the year? Where did that come from?
Josh Giddey super collector. That's probably I can't stand y'all.
What is Josh Giddey talking about?
Dude, what wow, bro.
I'm gonna put the question back on you. Is Jeff Wilson the father of the year?
I don't even know what that means. What has
I don't know what it means. Let me see if Giddey comes back with something before we get about.
Man, y'all better stop. Leave.
Dude, what's the next show, man?
What do you mean?
My mind is all on something else. What's
the show? The next show is this weekend at Premiere. Oh, but I mean, we got something on the 20th. It's locked in, right? I think that's what it seems.
Is that? I don't know if it's locked in.
He said, "Yes, sir. It works." You didn't check? Oh, yo, you just playing. All right, cool.
No, I'm not playing. I did not know. Jordan said
Yeah.
it here as well.
You said,
But
give us-
I thought he said. I thought I asked for dates. Did he come back and say the 20th was good?
Damn, you're on do not disturb FD or what? he said the date is works timing wise just a little hesitant because of the holiday in Cali, which is not really a holiday. He said might be fine. I'm overthinking it. Then you text him, give us variable dates to choose from, and we'll select a date. That makes it easier. He said, "Yes, sir, that works." So we locked in.
That doesn't read locked into me. That reads like I had some hesitation about the 20th. I asked for some dates, and he said, "Yeah, I'll get you some dates."
Bro, if the 20th it worked, I'm gonna tell you like this, FD. If this plan don't work out, y'all just listen. If this plan don't work out, we gonna figure out a place where we could do it ourselves. Because it's a little difficult when you got a third party, but it's easier when it's only two.
I agree, but
we need to do this, because if this becomes like a hit and we're able to do it like twice a year moving forward, is crazy to me. And then real quick before we get off, why do you think shows, let me say, how do I say this? Why do you think stores do not have events monthly, like a trade night every month, or like a 2K, or you could watch a football basketball game? Like, why don't they have events like that every week or every month or whatever, twice a month? Do you know the reasoning why? Well, I mean,
I'm not trying to say anything negative about a store.
No, but I'm saying, but wouldn't you think that be the way?
JD, it's work, bro.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's all.
Work.
I'm thinking like,
I'm not trying to say these people don't want to work. This is what I've learned in life. So this is what I've learned in life. Besides divide by 2, carry to 4.
What does that even mean? What does that mean? I heard that today.
That means there's a lot of bullshit out here, JD.
Who said that? Where did I hear that from?
I've said this my whole life. I haven't got.
I heard it today. Unless I had a.
There's a lot of BS out here. You want to know the real? It ain't what you just heard. For most people in most situations, promise you. That's what that means. If you live by that code, you'll never be fooled, man. You'll never be caught off guard and be shocked. What? That's not what they told me. You'll never be shocked.
That's wild, bro. All I'm saying is,
but so besides divide by 2 and carry to 4, is that people do things that they do well, even companies. So what Disney purchased a bunch of different businesses at one point. We used to talk about this in business school. Disney purchased a bunch of different businesses at one point, theme parks, just all kind of TV, ABC, all kind of. And then at some point they started selling that stuff off, because what is their core business? At some point you got to get down to your core business. So do you run a shop, or now you an event place? Those are two different things. You're wearing two different hats. You got to think about something that you're probably not good at.
That's crazy.
Then you're not going to pay the money to go get an event group to come in and throw this.
I know. That's wild.
You can't, and you don't have the relationship. You probably don't have the relationship with a JD or somebody that would say, "Yeah, I'll manage that here." Probably not happening. But let me ask you this question. I've asked this question before. Why don't more our athletes manage their distribution of their own autographs?
Oh,
it's the same. It's the same situation.
Yeah, but
so why wouldn't Anthony Edwards have a business set up where he's signing and selling or doing anything? Why wouldn't he do that?
I guess it's a lot of work, but I'm just
a lot of work, and it's probably something that you're not good at, and then finding people that you trust.
But I mean, damn, FD, you own the store. Isn't that like the hardest part? Like, wouldn't you think?
Oh man, you're into distribution of selling cards, making sure you have supplies, all these other events that could come along with it.
Man,
it's very difficult.
This is crazy to me, FD.
Like, let's think about it. Who's actually doing that?
What, events?
Yeah, on a regular basis.
I mean, the only place that I could think of regularly is Bleecker. And
Yeah,
the
and
way
that's
it's
what they're,
going-
and that's what they're going to do.
and
Yes.
the way it's going, FD, man. I mean, it's a little tight, but if they figure some way around it, they could easily surpass some of these stores in LA. Easily, just because of the foot traffic and the branding that they're putting out. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not saying if I had a
But I would
store,
say I would go out on a tall tree, short limb. Bleeker's probably not ran by the traditional LCS owner.
oh no, they're not. They're not. No,
So they're thinking of events, building a buzz. How just think about how they've been playing on social media. You don't see a lot of shops doing that.
and that's what it. Maybe because I'm not aware. I'm not in their shoes, but FD, you want traffic, you want all these things to come to the store and get. I can't even say the word. Get revenue. You know what I mean? Generate revenue and foot trafficking and all that stuff. So it don't make any sense. Like, why would you not try
Because
to
you're not
grow
good
it?
at it, bro. Just think about it. The people that I know that make garments, let's say they make t-shirts, they're not good at marketing that business and distribution and showing up and setting up pop-up shops and interacting. Man, I go to a farmer's market every other week, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's only a few people that are good at selling their goods that they just baked or produce that they have for sale. There's only like three tables
Mm-hmm.
that are good at that. The rest of them,
not so good.
They're just standing there with product. And if you want it, I'll tell you the price. There's only certain people, man, that accept Venmo.
Oh, man.
That accept Cash App, that accept Zelle.
PayPal, all that stuff.
Any of that. Other than that, man, they're looking for cash payments.
Man.
So it's about what you're familiar with. Do you embrace technology? And what are you going to do from there going forward? How are you going to market what you do?
Sure.
I mean, that's we can go beyond that. Let's say you go to a show. How many of the people's tables are you coming up to that are, again, accepting Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, and will talk to you about the cards and sell the cards to you instead of the card on the table selling you?
None. That's what I'm saying.
And there's some people that you'll meet who've been in the car selling game for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
A long time. They're still not. This thing hasn't changed since '95. They're not doing anything different than.
Man, it's just crazy to me.
No, you. I think you bring up a valid point. See, Jordan says cash only, bro. For real. This is what's happening out here.
I'm not saying. I mean, all I'm saying is if that's the case, they should at least. What's the word I'm looking for? Delegate that. Because you're only building the brand if you do other, you build the brand through other ways, not through this, the original LCS, like you said.
Machado, you gotta let us know what happened with Cal Kuzma and Santiago Sports. Do you know about this, JD?
I don't even know, but I went to a trade night, and then it just, I don't know, man. I just feel like once you have, I think the hardest part of building a brand or a hobby store is getting the store. I think other than making sure it runs right. After that, everything else you want to do shouldn't be that hard to do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just not too familiar.
Well, let's say this. Okay, in our area, Burbank is a well established brand
for sure.
Right, well established. The most organized store I probably have ever been to in any state. I've been in Miami. I've been in a lot of different places in car stores. Very organized. How many stores can you name in LA that's driving people? LA Sports Cars has events. You've been to some.
Yeah.
But how many stores are having events that are driving people to the store? And then the owner may have had, I'm putting myself in their shoes. They may have had several events where people came to the event and got JD's autograph, but they didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
So you may ask yourself, why am I helping someone sell autographs? Well, I may get a cut of that, but they're not buying product. They're not repeat. There's no repeat traffic here.
Yeah, I guess. Damn. I guess like what I'm basically trying to get is just like the conversation of like the pros and the cons of like throwing it. Like it doesn't make sense why you wouldn't have take advantage of your space. You know, like I just feel like if I had one,
I think you're talking about some futuristic stuff that
yeah, I mean,
social media and word of mouth can.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if
JD, it sounds like you should own a shop, JD.
Man, don't tell me that. I'm just saying, like, we were driving from Bleecker to the last Bleecker event. Me and Drew were just talking. I was just like, bro, I will have. Again, I don't know how hard it is. I don't know if it's like that big of a deal to run like trade nights or events. I don't know. But I mean, it can't be that bad where you just throw up something and people will come, you know, and then you just dictate it from there. But I'll have like events, watch parties, have FD come through, host an event.
Some people here are dropping knowledge. You need customer service, salesmanship, saleswomanship, inventory, and then traffic.
Dang.
So this first pillar, customer service.
I think that's the biggest thing, customer service.
Hey, I walked in the shop here, and no diss on them. We had better conversations about 15 minutes in. But I walked in the shop in the LA metropolitan area, and people asked me, why are you filming? And then they went on to say, no, this is serious. This is serious. Then they went on to say, well, you know, there's been break-ins at different shops. And I asked them, I get real quick. So if I was going to break in or somebody was going to break in, you think I would come film right in front of your face?
Yeah, I think somebody, when I was doing my stuff, I forgot what store was telling me that. That's why I didn't go there. They're like, yeah, there's certain things that we don't want to expose. I'm like, bro, what's a store? Like, you're
now again, let's go back to this. Customer service, salesmanship, saleswomanship, inventory, and traffic. So I'm trying to get you on YouTube, probably on social media with some content.
Bro, it makes
You're basically telling me you don't want that.
It's free publicity.
You're thinking it's going to lead to theft.
Oh, you got your own problems you got to deal with.
So you're already telling me that you only want certain foot traffic in your store. Now, 10 minutes later, they became, after we had this very candid conversation, and I showed them my YouTube channel and my Instagram, they became very different about, I said, I appreciate you in here filming.
See, man. But see, then I could counter with, like, if you're trying to be in tune with the hobby FD, you should at least know who I am, in the sense of, like,
I would think so, bro. I'm not saying everybody out there knows me.
I'm saying, like,
I'm not going to say I'm the bomb, but you got to know that this is happening. First off, whoever's doing it, you got to know there's some YouTube content all over. People shooting stuff at the National. So then I started asking questions like, do you go to the National? Do you go into any local shows? They didn't do any of that. They don't do any of that.
That's crazy. See, that's them not evolving to what the change is happening. Like, social media is the easiest.
We just got to remember, this is what I want us to do, challenge ourselves. And I tell Junior them this all the time. G, when we get to that level of life, we got to keep challenging ourselves. Like right now, I'm where I'm at in life. I'm on here. I've embraced some technology. We got to keep embracing, man. Because if not, our children will be saying, Dad, why aren't you doing so-and-so? You want to do so-and-so? You got to do so-and-so.
That's wild.
We can't be like, no, I don't want to do that. I can't do that. No, we got to embrace it.
I don't want to be, we're at my job, or just in general, I don't want to be that person that doesn't know how to work a phone. And 15
we all have them. We all have them at our
I don't want to be that person. Oh, you don't know how to work a computer. Like, I try to stay on top of that, because I do not want my kids coming up to me like, this is how you do it. Like, no. Like, I'm gonna try to learn as much as I can before it's done. Now, like, I got new people coming in, never ever worked the phone. I'm like, bro, what is the iPhone 14? Like, how do you not know how to work an iPhone?
We got to stay abreast. Like Jordan says, JD, you got to remember that these guys have done the same thing for 20 years.
Man, all I'm saying that they can hire me.
There's no hate on vintage. There's no hate on vintage. But when you go to a vintage table,
but I mean,
you may not be paying with Zelle.
I mean, look, perfect example would be EJ. He ran one of the biggest events, right? Like Burbank. So why don't stores hire somebody part-time like his stance to build that side so they ain't got to worry.
Because then you got to ask yourself, okay, what is his expense, and do you think that's warrant? Is it cutting
I'm
into
not
your,
asking for too
is
much.
it cutting into your immediate profit, or
I
do
ain't
you see the picture?
All I'm asking for is you put my big face on there. Give
Okay, let me
the
tell you this. Let me tell you this. I'll tell you this. I'll keep names out to protect the innocent, right? The so-called innocent. Once upon a time, there was a show organizer
Oh, I already know what you're talking about.
that asked us to film at his show.
Yeah, you ain't the same. Yeah.
And to make content, and he asked us, what will we charge to do that?
Oh, he asked you to he charged you?
No, he wanted us to not just film our content. He wanted us to go around and act. Let's say you were a vendor at the show. How's the show going for you? Ask you questions, set up snippets to put on Instagram, put on TikTok or whatever. Like really have a full package of the show, bro. Not just what FD is doing, but really showcase the show. If there was a table that had some fire Luca, had some fire Shay, go up and talk to those people, ask them about their business, showcase. How being here, what have you sold on Sunday? Showcase. That's embracing something, right? Then they said, whatever you want to charge me, I'm pretty sure we're fine with. I did basic research, bro. How many hours we would be out, how many hours we would be editing, gave that person a number. They act like I was batshit crazy.
That's crazy. What a time.
I promise you, I'm not making up any of that. Like I was bananas.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask for anything. Like they hired me just to do it for a few events, like twice a year. I just want the recognition, so that way that'll put me out. You know,
I even countered with that. You know what? We can start with almost nothing. Let's just see how this goes. They were just so blown away by the first number that I gave that I still don't think is bananas.
Was it like 6 digits?
No, no.
Was it the thousands or what?
No.
Oh, was it in the hundreds? Like 500? Like
bro, JD, you know me. You know me.
FD, I would not charge.
You think I gave somebody? I didn't give anybody a crazy number, man.
I wouldn't care, FD. I wouldn't charge. I'll tell you right now. Somebody offered me to be like, hey.
But JD, they originally said whatever you want to charge. I'm pretty sure we can work this out.
That's wild, bro. I wouldn't. All I'm saying is I would not charge. I will do it for free just to put my name out there, and then we go from there. If it's a hit, then we start talking. You know what I mean? Like, man.
I just think I was just like, you know, we were just getting started a little bit. I think we've been making content for maybe a little over a year. And I'm just like, you don't really know, you don't really know people.
That's crazy.
It's wild sometimes. Some stuff is just wild. So you asking all these questions that I've asked myself because I try to break stuff down on a regular basis. I've walked into shops and thought to myself, this place is not going to be open too long, and they weren't open that long. There's no way you can drive traffic here, but the business owner must not be thinking that. But then I go into a place like Burbank, and I clearly understand why they're successful. But I'll say this: I believe all shops in the future, and I think this is what Jeff is trying to do, and Causeway, in Boston area, these places are embracing social media, and whatever comes out of that comes out of that. But they're trying to let people experience the place before you even get there.
Yep.
And I think if car shops are not doing that, I didn't know we was even going to talk about this tonight. But if car shops are not doing that going forward, I don't really know what you're doing.
Yep, you got to get a little taste for people.
Content is the new currency. Like JD we couldn't be here talking just with folks who live here in LA.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a perfect example before we get off. Bleecker I know we keep bringing up Bleecker, but they gave the way they presented their social media. I had to go. It was the irony is that I was going to New York anyway for for like vacation, but that was the main place I wanted to go to because the way they presented it on social media, like what they were doing, how it was like the vibe. I was like, bro, I have to go. I didn't care anything else about that trip as long as I was able to get there, man. And once I got there, the experience that the way they were showing the shop online was the same experience I was getting when I got there. So I think that's exactly what you meant about giving us a taste of what the store is possibly going to be like.
And now you got to think Jeff has different shows where he has the shop in the background. He's doing everything he can to let people know what this place is like. You see people shopping, looking for cars, getting customer service. Some episodes you see people over in the corner breaking.
Yeah, he got a little playground of content in that store. So I don't know if they don't. I guess I got to open up the store to see what it's like because it don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Melrose Sports Cars, I remember them.
Yeah.
Machado, next time you see each other, I'll tell you a story. Melrose Sports Cars. I remember.
That place was supposed to be the next big thing.
You ever go there?
Nope. It was too far.
So we went there the first weekend we started recording. And one day we went to Melrose Sports Cars, another sports car store that's not open anymore. And we went to
Cool Cakes.
Burbank.
Yeah.
This Burbank at the old location. They were just renovating the current location.
Yeah.
We did all that in one day in May of 2021. We left here at 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning. We didn't get back until almost 11 at night. That was the first day of filming.
Yeah.
And at that point, G and I were both tired, but we knew we can do this.
Yeah.
We didn't know anyone. We're going in places, people just looking at us. Who was this unknown cat with a camera? Then people started saying, "Oh, you new to the hobby?" All right, Jordan. The biggest thing for Burbank is that they buy everything. Also eBay. Yep. California traffic after. Yeah, I remember that. Traffic was no joke. Getting to Burbank, getting out to the valley. No joke. Hitting Melrose was interesting. I still haven't been to the sneaker place across the street. What's it called?
Cool Kicks. I think it's cool.
Have you been there?
No, I don't want to go. It's too. I don't like to drive, and just going there is already. It's already a headache.
You just order your sneakers, have them delivered to you.
No, I don't even buy sneakers like that anymore. But yeah, I would. But I wouldn't want to drive. It takes 30 minutes to get in there, 2 hours to get back out. Like it don't make any sense.
I don't disagree with you there. Going to Melrose is not my favorite thing. For that reason, sometimes some good food on Melrose. But.
Yeah, but other than that,
Haley and I used to hit it up early in the morning. Like I used to go visit her at school. And we hit.
Yeah, in the morning it's cool, but once it starts getting to that rush hour,
11 o'clock, noon,
it's time to go.
Yeah, cancel Christmas early, people. Take down Christmas trees. Hey, it's been a joy being on tonight. So JD, so you know, last week, I took off because birthday. We were running around.
Yeah, FD turned 21.
Yeah, 2-1, baby. So 3 times 7. But I've been trying to find ways in my week to get more rest.
Oh yeah,
I don't get enough rest. So this is the average weekend before we get off here. Go to a show on Saturday. Do something on Sunday. By the time we come here, I'm already tired, man. I don't know if anybody can pick that up, but I'm like, wow, I'm tired. Then I go to work Monday, come home on Monday, do another live. I am tired.
I'm tired too.
So I try. I imagine you are. So what I've been trying to do is get more rest. Like today, I feel very much awake and ready to go. I was ready to go. But I got to get here every Sunday just like this, and I plan to do that.
Yep, I'm in the same.
Because you got to think, bro. We go out driving. Sometimes we come back home. G and Junior in the car, knocked out sleep. I'm driving.
Yep.
I get home. I'm like, wow. So there'll be more fluids. Definitely, I got to drink more water. I've been clamping down on what I'm eating. Yeah, it was my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Had a birthday, man. Thank you, Machado W Stream. Appreciate y'all. Feel you, JD. Takes me an hour and a half to go to Burbank. Home for yeah, that's a lot, George. That's a lot. That's why when I make those trips, like when I go and sell something, I'm there as soon as the sales window opens. Sometimes I'm there early. I remember the last time we went to sell something at Burbank, I was there 4 hours before the sale window opened, man. I was there when the shop opened. And I just sat there. I didn't go anywhere. Junior came back and said, "Can we get up and go?" Like, nope. I got to get this done, and then we can go venture off and
I agree.
Do some other stuff. So I do appreciate the fact that Burbank Buys has helped me change my collection quickly.
Yeah, for sure. You're able to get in and out.
In and out, bro.
I mean,
I've been there some days. I've walked into sale first on the list, second on the list. I'm in and out in 30 minutes.
Man, you got to go like after the lunch break. You're in. Going around 2, man. I'll be the first. Nobody's there. In and out. I spend more time looking at cars than like waiting in line. So,
Machado says, "Happy more life, FD. Happy belated." I appreciate you, my guy. I love you, bro. Love you too, my man. More blessings. Let's keep going. Appreciate y'all. Car Pro says, "Car freaks in the building."
Car freaks in the building. Yep.
Come on at night. Come on at night,
man.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all could be anywhere, but you choose to be here. We got more stuff coming. Like I said, I plan to come here each week. My goal is to be rested. Might be a few less shows we go to and things like that, but we'll still try to get out and support. There'll be a balance.
Yes.
I'm the kind of person that when I really get on something, I am and to the point of fatigue sometimes. So what percentage does Burbank buy at? What do you think, JD? 70?
Depends what it is. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you a
I
number.
do know some people who have gotten high percentages on something that's rare.
Yeah, there it is. If it's rare, higher. If it's base, good luck.
Valley Breaks, go up in there, man. Take all that rare stuff that's out of 5, out of 3, out of 1 on 1. Go in there and cash that thing in.
Yep.
I'll be sitting there holding on. What does Rolf tell us?
You don't go broke taking profits.
Yeah, you don't go broke taking profits. Don't sit on it. Be about it.
Yep.
All right. Bless up, chat. Safety. Hey, y'all have a great night. Have a great week. Can't wait to see you back here. Tomorrow, I'm on What's the Play. I believe I know who my guest is. My phone just died. I believe it's Ham.
Okay.
Michael Ham. So JD, you have a good night, man. Tell your family I said what's up.
I'll see y'all next week, big fella.
All right. See you later, my man. Y'all keep rolling, people. Don't stop now. Have your strategy. Build your strategy. Watch games. Understand who's a baller and who's not. And then go for it. Tell me about it. We'll talk about it.